Hello! Give me a second. Okay. I think I'm up and running. I was very, very scared earlier because a lot of people are using internet in my house, but hey. It seems that YouTube has really improved their streaming stuff, so hey dudes, it has been too damn long since I have streamed anything. Mainly because I've been trapped in my house. I haven't left my house since March. It has been interesting. So I don't know what the hell this is gonna be all about, really. I'm really expecting it to be all Japanese. I don't know if it's gonna be English translated or not, but everyone's calling this like Japanese E3, and we got a good 25 minutes. Shit. But hey, we can do stuff, and I can call out people I've seen in chat. So, oh god, that was not a good idea to eat chips. So I saw Sleepy. Hey Says. I saw Jude as well. Glad that I took my Japanese courses. I hope that there's at least English subtitles. I keep looking at the chat on this stream, and I was saying like, I hope this isn't all Japanese. Oh, speaking of Japanese games, been gaming recently. Talk about masterpiece of the game. But I don't know what to expect from this. I really think I really don't know. I'm thinking that I know the only thing that is confirmed for this is like a Guilty Gear reveal, which is always good. But I'm still really iffy about that game in general. And I'm trying to think what else. There's that and a I think it was that and a Street Fighter reveal. Keep in mind, guys, this is all like Japanese fighting game reveals, so no Mortal Kombat or anything like that. That's why this is pretty interesting. Yeah. I'm curious what this is gonna be, though. I hope it's not gonna be like a PSX situation where you're just gonna have a bunch of people sitting around a frickin' like, if it literally starts with a bunch of people sitting around a table and nothing happens, then I don't know if this is worth streaming. God damn it. Why did I choose to eat chips before this? God damn it. Get out. How are you, my man? Get it out of my face. I'm already sad enough that I can't play it. I'm okay. Besides the world exploding outside, I'm good. Let me have chat open on my phone. God damn it. It was a lot easier. I had Major Big Brain earlier, and I thought I could have friggin' chat open on this TV that I'm currently using, and you guys would just look at the video, but it doesn't work like that. It's freaking stupid. Let me check sound mouse is good, actually. Sounds good to me. Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, that's good. One thing oh, trust me, my world has already exploded. I was in the hospital like 2 days ago. Says, I hope you're okay. You okay? Do we need to have a talk? No, seriously, I hope you're okay, man. That sounds rough. I don't expect them to, like, show anything unannounced. Like, for those that aren't in the know, there's King of Fighters 15, which was announced last year. And, Samurai Showdown had its, is getting its last character in a couple days. For free. And I don't know if they're even gonna announce, like, a third season. It's weird. I only know of the Guilty Gear announcement that's happening, but that's about it. trying to think though that the only 3 games that are on the top of my head in terms of like reveals is like Guilty Gear and Tekken. That is really it. It'd be funny if Killer Instinct just showed up out of nowhere. That'd be freaking hilarious. Yes, it was the coughs, but I'm fine now. Oh, that's good. Whew. Oh, and I should probably mention this since I am streaming. Hang on a sec. Give me 1 second. So, in case no one knows yet, oh yeah, Max is doing a weird project. I don't know what that is. So, cool thing, I am in a Devil May Cry dub, which is pretty cool. If no one has checked that out yet, I highly recommend you do, because it is amazing. Literally, if Light is in the chat, I want to thank him a lot for allowing me to be part of it, because it's sick. And I highly recommend everyone go and listen to it, because he plans to adapt the entire novel. Crazy man that he is. And I think he's working on chapter 2 right now. But yeah, go to Childish Productions channel and on the video. It's freaking phenomenal. Let me change my music. 1 second. Change this to something more fitting. As much as I love Air here, this needs to change. Oh, perfect. Grand Blue. You gotta love Grand Blue. Perfect. Alright. Oh, hey, Yeso. Sup, idiot. I didn't have time for it yet. I should watch that. I'm gonna hurt people if you were not Dante. No, I am the role as the narrator in it. I thought I was too godlike to be Dante. Plus, the role with Dante was already taken. But I don't think I have that good of a voice. But yeah, if no one has seen that yet, I highly recommend you go watch it. It is amazing. Also, we're gonna... You know, I'll save one more at everyone's spam for when this thing's about to start. I'm back. Alright. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, really. But yeah, I highly recommend everyone go check that out. That thing is so sick. As soon as I was approached with that project, I was like, I want to do it. Man, expect to hear my luscious voice in that whole thing. I will tomorrow. Today was full of streams. Yeah, today is a streamer day, or some of us like to call it a gamer day. Let me make sure everything's still okay. Yeah, appears to be fine. Up this a little bit. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I've been really tweaking settings because I'm, you know, me still trying to perfect the setup. This looks to be okay. I should have really started this later. I don't know why. I thought it'd be smart to start it at like frickin' 20 minutes before this started. Looking stupid sometimes. Yeah. Gamer day, more like a gamer day. Oh, God. Every day is gamer day. 17 minutes. I think it's better past the time. I don't have PS4 plugged in because I thought, I'm only gonna watch this with you guys and then end the stream. Nothing too crazy today. But I should actually talk about how the channel is doing. That's also important because with the state that since the world is still currently exploding outside, we haven't really managed to put up that much. I mean, the last thing that was uploaded was the DMC novel thing, and Nick made that his Rocket League video. So yeah, things have been really slow because it really sucked because we were going to do our next LP, and then this all happened, which really sucks. So I do apologize that we're not getting a lot of stuff out as of late. I hope this whole shit hands over within the next few months. I mean, at least to the point that we can just start actually recording in the same room again. And some of you have even said, like, why don't you guys just do it over a Discord call, and it doesn't feel the same. All of us need to be in the same room. But yeah, I am currently editing a humongous video based on some streams that may have happened recently over the past few weeks. But besides that, I don't know what Nick's doing, so just be aware that you're not gonna see a lot of videos in a consistent schedule. The only thing I can really give you is next month I am getting a certain game that I may actually stream LP for the channel, so that may be something. But other than that, nothing. So it's really gonna be looking back in the archive for a while for videos and things. Jesus, how old that chair is, I just realized. Well, the bricks we can't get out the game. Oh, how old is this chair? You wouldn't believe it, but this thing is only like a few years old. It's just, our cats would pick at the hell out of this thing. But it's comfortable, and it still works as a chair. I am a caddy fan indeed. But, I'm really trying to think of freaking... You know, I almost want to freaking spoil what the next LP is, but it's so good that being the 10th LP, I really don't want to spoil it. It is something that we've been really planning for a while to do ever since our... I'll have you guys guess. It was something we were planning to do after the 4th LP, but we thought we needed to space it out. I'll let you figure that out. No, I am not. I am not spoiling it. No, I am not. But, one game that I do really want to stream with the guys now, when they get that, when this whole thing pans over. I don't know if y'all have heard of Streets of Rage 4, but Masterpiece. I may actually write a review for this. I mean, you know it's good when it comes with its own mini soundtrack. Because they're like, oh, our game is perfect. And I do really want to stream DMC5 again. I'm actually going to try and put a poll up to see what you guys want. Like, I do still need to beat Hell in Hell in DMC5 because I've really just been taking my time with it. I don't want to, like, rush it and complete all the game modes like some people have. But, I was honestly waiting for this whole thing to pan over so I could do it with Travis again. But, if that doesn't work out, I'll just do it myself. Let me bump up my audio a little bit. I hope you guys can hear me clearly because I just don't freaking trust OBS's freaking mic numbers because everything is super goddamn low. I'm just gonna roll with this. This will just work. And I hope y'all like these sick tunes. Because they got that to work. Keep in mind, this stream is not going to be anything crazy. I'm not expecting them to announce like Marvel vs. Capcom 4 or anything stupid like that. That's like dream level material. That isn't happening. Close this. There. Now we're gaming. No outside light shall interfere with this. There we go. Let's move that around a little bit. There we go. Okay. 11 minutes! I'll tell you one thing though that I really want to happen. Is that some of you may have actually seen the video on the channel. But Grand Blue Fantasy is a fighting game that I really liked recently. Like ever since like March. And it's too bad the game died really quick because the online was trash. It uses the typical Arc System Works netcode that no one likes, and that's why the recent Guilty Gear beta was crap. So I've been in the middle of a fighting game drought because this was like the last major fighting game release, which really sucks. So if they announce a Grand Blue Season 2 of DLC with a rollback netcode, please? That'd make me happy. I still have yet to talk about Season 2 for this. That would get me excited because that was... Fun fact, Grand Blue was on the list for, like, Common Junkies this year, but, COVID slapped me across the face. I'm expecting a new Guilty Gear character and hoping for something either for Blazebo or Under Night and Birth. You think they're gonna announce something, but didn't we just get a Uni-L game like a month ago? Or wasn't it Uniclair or something? I don't keep track of Under Night that much. We need a good fighting game release. Grand Blue, what is good? I really want to know what Capcom's up to because they're a part of this as well. I don't know if they're talking about Street Fighter or not. It's weird. But if they announce Grand Blue Season 2, I would be very happy because that community needs a spark again. Because it's an amazing game. If any of you have seen my frame data video on it, then you know how good it is. There's so much bloody content in that game that it is so underrated. It's just a shame it's held down by shit netcode. Like, I love it so much that if we had a bigger community, I would want to get the best players to do, like, a tournament. That's how much I love Grand Blue. Almost as much as KI. No, it was a while ago. Oh, so I was kind of right. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to talk about Under Night. Yes, so. Grand Blue do be good. Man, may I just say how much I love the new YouTube stream service? Because I remember we used to go through that trouble of like, oh, stream bad, stream good. But now it's just like, oh yeah, stream good. I don't know what they changed, but everything just works now. I would enjoy it, but I never played it, but I'd be shit at it. Hey man, it's a fun game. You know, let me actually pull out my favorite track from the game right now. This track is some hype shit. And we only got 7 minutes. And I'm trying to looking at my shelf for like anything that they could announce for anything, but I mean all I can think of is Guilty Gear, Grand Blue, and Tekken. That's all I can think of. It would be a frickin' godsend if frickin' Marvel showed up. But I highly doubt they're gonna talk about Marvel or anything at all. But needless to say, just don't expect anything too huge. I'm not expecting like Devil May Cry 5 levels of hype if Marvel vs. Capcom 4 happens. That isn't happening. So will I stream Mario 1? Yes, very close. Yeah. I mainly think this is mainly going to be what all the Evo announcements were until that got shut down. That's all I expect out of this. So we got at least 6 minutes. Hopefully something happens. Check. Alright, I'm gonna send one more ping to Discord. 1 second. Fighting games are about 1 second. Fighting news is about going down. Come on down. Alright. That's the last time I'm pinging anybody, don't worry. Okay. We have a limit of 2 reminders of the stream before we stop. That's our limit. We want to make sure people are in the know because we honestly don't trust the YouTube system that much. Alright. 5 minutes. Hey dude, we do be kind of live though. 4 minutes. Oh my god. Let me actually pull up the desktop for you guys. I'm assuming y'all can see this okay, right? I hope so. Yeah, you guys can see it. Oh my god, Godzilla! Well, we get some sort of new Arxis announcement other than the new Guilty Gear. I swiped the reminder, yes, respect is real. GG easy. Alright. 4 minutes. I really freaking hope this isn't anything stupid. Oh hey, in reserve. What is this? It is a big fighting game, Japanese fighting game thing. And this is basically going to be a fighting game E3 thing, pretty much. I don't know how long it is, but they're just going to talk about fighting games and announcements. Most likely. Ungidor, don't forget our golden gig. Yeah, this is basically just going to be some fighting game announcements in reserve. I don't know what to expect, but I'm hoping for something. So if you like the Guilty Gears, the Street Fighters, or the Tekkens, this will be for you. Hopefully they show something. 3 minutes. Jesus Christ. Let me close this now. Okay. With a purposeful grimace and a terrible sound, he pulls the spinning high tension wires down. Oh, it's a god tier song. I'd play it right now, but I get fucking copyrighted instantly. Speaking of God tier, says, don't do that. I've been wanting a proper Godzilla fighting game ever since I was a child. Like a proper 1v1 Godzilla fighting game. Even though I feel like that'd be really hard to make. Like, the Godzilla games, like Godzilla Save the Earth and Godzilla Unleashed and Destroy All Monsters are good, but those are like Smash kind of related party games and beat 'em ups. They're just meant, they're not meant to be taken that high into a competitive level. I really want a really competitive, in-depth Godzilla fighting game. Like, that'd be the dream. I don't know if that would ever happen. I do like Guilty Gear, but goddamn BB Tag needs an update. Oh god. Don't give you hope. My hope died a long time ago. 1 minute! 1 bloody minute. I hope they don't all speak in Japanese. They made that. It's the Pacific Rim game. if we're talking about the same Pacific Rim game in reserve, I've played it. It's trash. The one made by like the people who made those wrestling games. Oh god. I really hope this... Like, I really don't want this to be a bunch of people talking in Japanese and we can't understand it. I'm gonna double check that there's like no... Oh, there is actually an English link to this as well. I got a minute to check. No idea. It's all the same stream. There's an English stream? Oh, where is it? I mean... Oh, well, let's see what happens with this one, because it looks like they're about to start. I only assumed this was it, because they all are using the same thumbnail and everything. Well, they're about to start. Just gonna hit it with a good old refresh. Let's see what happens. Yo, did we just get a new subscriber during this stream? Shazad, thank you. It's beautiful trash. I mean, okay, yeah, so if there is an English stream, could you send it to me? Because I definitely want to know. Hang on. Things are... I just got a notification. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it! Alright, let me bump up the quality on this boy. Alright. This is it. Now we just wait an extra 4 minutes. It's 3 AM here. What the fuck am I doing with my life? I don't know. I stay up till 4 in the morning and editing. Actually, I'm going to change my position. In case there is subtitles. I pray to God they show something. Like, we never recorded it. Actually, did we record it? I don't really remember. But if any of y'all remember PSX from like 2017, I think it was, when they were just sitting at when they were just sitting in couches and were just talking for most of it, and it was so goddamn boring. Like, it was so unbelievably boring, like, me and Nick almost went insane when we were both watching it. I don't want it to be that. Because if it is that, I'm gonna do something stupid. So that better not happen. Like, if that does happen, we're gonna have to get freaking creative with content in this stream. Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah, sound bounce good, by the way, chat, because I've been trying to prevent like an echo that sometimes happens when we watch stuff on stream. So I hope there isn't any of that. Let's go make my Japanese game speak. Oh fuck, drop my phone. they'd be good if they just start with an announcement and don't do anything else. That's all they need to do. So again, chat, remember, nothing big, probably. This could just be disappointing as shit. And we've been waiting on nothing. Oh, you sent me the English link? Ah! Well, it says this one's still winning, yes, so. I mean, this one looks like it's going. Everyone's saying go to the Bandai Twitch. Oh, there it is. It's the same stream. I'm sure we're fine. But as a backup. Oh wait, I think I saw it.
皆様おはようございます。日本格ゲーメーカー連合会ファンボーイ代表兼 MC を本日務めさせていただきます風紀と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。
He's talking in Japanese.
そして、こちら格ゲーメーカー連合会の職員の方にお越しいただいております。
はい、皆様はじめまして、日本格ゲーメーカー連合会の職員を安田スポーツと申します。皆様本日よろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。はい。そして、本日は安田様の他超豪華な、ゲストが来ていただいております。格ゲーを制作販売するメーカー様からご担当者様にリモートという形で大集結していただいております。皆様よろしくお願いします。
Oh my god, they're all here.
絵面がすごい。
They're all here.
はい、それではですね、まずお集まりいただきました皆様から簡単な自己紹介をお願いいたします。まずはアークシステムワークス様より、石渡大輔様から順番にお願いいたします。
Especially that guy up there.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。アークシステムワークスの CCO 石渡大輔です。代表作品は格闘ゲームでギルティギアシリーズという総監督を務めております。本日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
So yeah, I
それでは、関根関東様よろしくお願いします。
recognize Daisuke out there, of course.
おはようございます。
What up from SNK? That guy pretty much runs SNK now.
アークシステムワークス
And
の
of course, Harada down there for being from Tekken.
タイトルは主
But
に
that's really it so
リザー
far.
ドシリーズやブレイブルシリーズやそして最近はグランブルーファンタジーバーサスを担当しております。
Everyone is here. Life Play starts play.
サイゲームズさんから突然がありまして、
はい。
本当はちょっと今回
Better-
今回に参加したかったと。
Better show a trailer.
まあ
Because they really should have expected American people, like just English people, to be watching this. I'm just gonna do a quick search on my phone to make sure there is an English version.
本日はよろしくお願いいたします。
ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いいたします。
お願いします。
それでは続きまして有香様より西谷明様よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、
I can tell they're just doing introductions right now.
西谷明でございます。はい。
Oh, that is English. Hang on a second.
ご存知の方も多い
And yes, so you were right.
代表作は
That is
フ
English.
ァイナルファイトやストリートファイター2となっております。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Now we're seeing Nishitani-san, you know, the
There
legend.
we
the
go.
legend. People, currently he's created Fighting X Layer, but this guy is known for, he made Street Fighter 2, the original Final Fight back here. So this guy is like considered a godfather in the Japanese FGC.
Got a piece out. My buddy is streaming this, I guess.
And then we
Hey,
got
do what you want to
Olo-san
do
up
in
here
reserve.
left,
See you, dude.
With the director Kuroki from SNK.
Yeah. So these guys are out in Osaka, right there in the west, the west part of Japan. You see that little blue bar in the middle? So they
Social
are.
distancing
We
properly.
should do that too out here.
Kind of
Make
an
sure to
invisible
stay
bar, you
safe,
can't see, right? This is
Okay, good. We have an English. I was legit worried we were gonna have to do. I was gonna have to do some translating.
9 a.m., right?
9 a.m. I was up at 6:30. I think a lot of these guys were here. They wanted to make sure that they did this for the kind of overseas audience, all right? That's why we're out here and getting ready for the Western prime time rather than Japan.
And some of the people had the fancy backgrounds, you could tell, but then we got like Yasdi Sports and Harada from their house. This is actually Harada's personal mic that he bought and set up for work from home.
It looks pretty expensive here. Here's Matsumoto-san and Nakayama-san from Capcom. You know, I think overseas they're not known as well as some of the other people, but these guys have been.
Yeah, they're not known because that. I think it's Matsumoto is the guy who directed Street Fighter V. Because Yoshinobu Ono got booted out.
Hear their thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, so he's saying, right, Nakayama-san has been since Ultra Street Fighter 4, so he's been part of the director of the Street Fighter series, so cool. It's my first time seeing him out in the face here.
I believe I've met him during the Street Fighter Cross Tekken stuff.
Koei Tecmo, Shimbori-san, Dead or Alive 6 producer right here. This is kind of, you know, I'm used to seeing, you know, you see Capcom and Tekken, they meet up and they talk a lot.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've really seen Koei Tecmo get involved in this kind of group.
Yep.
I think this is like a cool opportunity now.
Yeah, Koei Tecmo's too busy with their
Just
core
mentioned he's been on the
values.
series for 16 years now. That's quite
16
respectable.
years.
Wow.
16 years. Yeah,
Yep.
I guess, yeah, this game's been around a while. I remember I played it first on, Dreamcast?
Next year will be my 20th on the Tekken series. Isn't that crazy?
You gotta have a party or something like that. And again, here's Mochie. So again, guys, still just self-introductions. After this, we will start the discussion. What will they discuss? I don't know. I read some of the questions out there. A lot of, you know, there's been, what, like 100+ different topics that they're asking, but they can only do, I think, five, but I don't even know if we'll be able to do 5, right?
Right,
They have 5 ready. They don't know if they're going to be able to get it all, but the good news is that they did say they are considering doing more of these, right?
Yeah, if everyone tunes in, everyone likes it.
Yep.
And now we just had Okubo, as you know, our producer for Soul Calibur 6.
You said it looked like you're in a tie-dye shirt. That might be the Soul Calibur shirt.
It looks like it, the Soul Edge and the, Soul Calibur colors. Obviously Harada.
Yeah.
He said he's blurred out the background, but it's from his house.
Yeah, he says he's at home, right? Some people, like you see, SNK's at the studio.
It's so.
So we just kind of mentioned, you know, what I was just
so
talking about
weird
with you about how this whole thing came
this
about.
has to be all the Evo announcements.
Right. So
That
they said
probably
they were
all these
asking
guys
people,
that we're gonna
so
do.
trying to figure out who do we invite? Who do we invite? Right? Who do we invite to this kind of gathering? Right? Because there's so many people involved, so they're kind of cracking jokes here.
And people maybe don't get the gravity of the situation. You know, like Western devs, maybe they can just decide themselves, hey, dude, let's do a stream. But that's not how it's done in Japan. To get all these companies on board and to have
very strict out here, right?
them allow it, this is, you know, really something special.
And then Yasuda, he's going to be one of the MCs of the event, right? Down here.
Along
on
with
the bottom
Fuhi-san,
left.
I believe, as well, right?
Yeah, Fui's the one that you hear talking right now.
Cool.
So yeah, self-introductions are over, and they're going to show up the time schedule right now, so let's see. So from 9:15.
We got the roundtable discussion, right?
Wait.
And he's just explaining what Juna said about we gathered these on Twitter beforehand.
And then from 10 is the announcements. So we had
Hour!
I got spoiled on some of them, but all I'll say is definitely stick around and definitely get on Twitter. And when this is over, people are gonna go crazy.
But this stuff's been locked down, you know. We haven't even seen a lot of it, right?
I got spoiled yesterday. I was like,
well, they're gonna be talking for quite a bit.
You know, it's supposed to start at 15, but a little bit early. They're going to start the talk show.
Okay.
So they're taking the questions off Twitter.
So now it seems like we're proceeding.
Thank you, everybody, for the self-introductions. They said they took some of the questions from English as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not just Japanese
Have the
questions.
first one be about rollback, you
overseas
cowards.
get questions involved in here.
Yeah, Yasuda, I don't know. You guys can't tell probably, but he's got this like really thick Kansai dialect.
The other thing that they also mentioned earlier is that, since Mike also kind of brought it up, is that there's all these different companies, right? So if one company is okay with something, but another company is not, they can't really discuss this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we have to find a topic that everybody involved can discuss and share their opinions on. So that's what he's mentioning. We're trying to decide which questions to pick here.
Yeah, I mean, it really is so much going into coordinating all of this, so including the questions and what they're going to talk about.
We are used to the West a little bit more wild. You get a little bit more like free to speak here.
As long as this doesn't go for too goddamn long.
But I did feel that they picked some really fair questions this time, so we'll see.
Obviously, it's only 5, so not every question that people want. I know there's some big ones that people really want that might not get touched on this one, but hopefully, again, if you guys can keep the reception, say, I like this kind of content, please bring us more, they can do it again and maybe hit them up. But anyway, here we go. They said each question they're going to do about like 8 minutes or so. They're going to discuss.
It's 1 hour Street Fighter 5 character.
We don't have a raising hand button either, so we'll see how this works, right? So now he's saying, there we go, the English, right? Selection of roster characters.
So you
guys can see that it says the selection of roster characters
as well, right?
Oh yeah,
You've been involved with picking some characters.
Yeah, and we've kind of Harada and I've been pretty vocal about that. Comes up on Comic-Con panels, etc. Okay. So now just talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed.
Listening to user feedback,
the guy next to Ishibatari is
base,
using a Grand Blue Fantasy versus background.
What kind of taste they would like. And now
Harada's gonna. I feel like Harada's gonna turn into.
He's putting him on the spot, right? He's like, okay.
I feel like Harada. Yeah, he's telling him. Good. He heard your request. So raise your hand when you talk, right here, so he can see.
So we got Matsumoto-san here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're freezing a little bit. I think their bit rate's too high.
The one thing about Street Fighter that he's mentioning that compared to some other games is that Street Fighter's been around for, I don't know, 30 plus years.
Yes.
So they have a lot of a lot of very classic, very iconic characters there.
A large pool that they have to choose from, right?
Yeah, out of the many memorable characters,
we chose Abigail.
Characters from other series in the Capcom, like Final Fight and things like that.
Even now, he's touched on something we also take into consideration, and that's the martial art, and also the nationality of the character.
Yeah. I know Harada's talked about that a lot, right? You want to make sure the character is liked in that country, but also does justice, right? I know with Shaheen, he talked a lot about it.
And like us as well, he was talking about trying to not have as many characters in the same vein to have a lot of variety there. And then other characters that might be a good format to
dubbing
try
is too
confusing.
Ideas, right? So like let's
honestly,
try
he says this is how it works.
Team, come up with new ideas, new mechanics, and keep pushing the genre forward here.
あと本当に世界各地のファイターがストリートファイターってやっぱり現実の世界にやっぱちょっと近い。
And then he's talking about Street Fighter is close to the real world. I think he's talking about locations, right?
Yeah, he's saying too that Street Fighter, every game is different. So you have, like Arxis games, which are very anime, very like kind of fantasy inspired. But Street Fighter is very close to kind of reality. Even though they're doing fireballs and everything, kind of takes place in the real world. So
yeah,
they want
so
to have
World Warriors, and you had that map where the airplane kind of goes to a different location in between fights, right?
So when they're deciding characters, they got to try and keep a character that's a little bit more realistic, rather than like we're not going to put it, even though they have Blanca, but like we're not going to throw like a dinosaur man out there. Who's talking now?
So now who do we have talking?
Put your hand. It must be Fuhi. Fuhi's talking.
Okay,
I guess,
yeah. We don't see anyone.
I was like, raise your hand, dude.
You talk about the game system changes quite drastically from different installments, and so also with the planned system for whatever installment they're working on, which characters might blend well with
that. Right. So like Street Fighter V has its own game design. So maybe you might want your favorite character from an older Street Fighter. They're saying that character might not fit with the Street Fighter V game design. and they don't want to change him so much. So
that's like they're saying, it's like one of the things they consider in regards to mini, right?
More and more and more. What I want to know is how much does Twitter get involved? Because whenever I see these guys on Twitter, they're asking,
Twitter gets
give me
involved
this, give me that,
too
give me this,
much.
give me that. Do you have any insight?
People bitching about Molino and MK11 ever since its release.
One end of the spectrum where we're quite in tune with what they're saying. Okubo-san maybe somewhat like that. I'm not sure about the other producers.
They just said the users, right? I want to hear social media.
I think what would have been better is that they pre-recorded all this and then provided English subtitles
as well, right? Harada being
that's what they should have done.
RPG guy himself,
like this is fine,
for a long time, understands quite
really,
a bit of
I
English
think
action.
if they really wanted this to really be better.
And now he's talking. Harada just mentioned about he believes Street Fighter. The opinions differ depending on which installment that player base got into the series.
The game is
right?
so old, right? So people that were with the original, people that started with 5, right? They might have different ideas of what they think is cool or what kind of character should be in the game.
So you're just saying, like, if you do a poll to ask opinions about characters, it's kind of hard to see because you don't know which player generation that is, right?
Yeah, and the other thing too is it's going to be younger players, right? Yeah. Usually the younger players, the guys more socially connected.
Yeah.
On social media and the internet, those are guys are going to match on the poll, right? The old men don't know what they're doing.
Another thing he's mentioned is kind of funny. We see this a lot where you'll get a particular character that's stands out on the polls online, right?
Yeah.
But then if you actually release it,
then
it's not.
Oh, hey, Travis. Then I wouldn't be confused. Yeah, that's what they really needed to do if they really wanted this to go well. Like, this is fine. That's why I'm listening. So I'm sorry I'm not talking too much, but
how we kind of think too that
this is important because they also I feel like have to talk about next gen.
And if it matches up to what you perceive the player base wants, then it's just one thing to kind of test that theory, but it's not like the deciding factor in itself. And Rad also explaining, as we often say for our title, we take user opinions, but we also take the background data, usage, etc.
This is a hard question, right? Because there's no answer, right? There's a trillion different things that come in there. I wonder if we're going to hear from the other producers as well.
Yeah, hopefully they can jump in. You know, it's kind of hard to grab the mic from Harada sometimes, right? Now he's talking about, this is another topic we often touch on, that player usage and popularity is not necessarily the same thing, right?
So they're also talking, he mentioned like how strong they are too, right? So he's like, some characters, because they're strong in the game,
used more often,
they'll get used more often. It doesn't mean they're popular, right? It's just more people are going to play that character because, they have a very high win percentage there. So gathering like concrete data is very, very difficult is what they're saying.
Freaking
Virtual and Marvel 3.
He's talking about Shake, the salmon, when we had our poll for what kind of player, maybe 2 years ago. This is like something I heard when I first joined the team, but way long ago. They had a salmon character.
Salmon, the fish?
He was bouncing on the stage, right? Okay. And he got, he didn't make the final cut way back when. But Harada put it in just to see, right? And also, there was a data point in the game that when someone, they reverse engineered and they found the data for it, right? So he's like, maybe it's not a good idea for Tekken to have Shake in there.
Maybe I shouldn't put him in a 2D fighting game.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have a fish in a 2D fighting game here.
There's a prey mantis as well.
I mean, you guys put it in dinosaurs and fighting kangaroos, right? I think it's not too weird. So he's like,
sore and exhausted.
Like, how are we gonna make a
fish
fight?
fight?
How are we gonna make a fish fight, Rod, in like a 2D fighting game?
People are complaining about Zafina not being able to hear her, right? Imagine a fish lying on the ground. It's going to have to stomp or use Paul's like down punch.
People complaining about a lot of stuff, man. I feel now it's not a time, right? Don't bring back the salmon. We don't need him.
Nah, no salmon, please. I'm trying to have a peaceful Twitter account at the moment.
So now I was gonna ask. So Capcom.
It's kind of hard to answer after that, right?
Because Capcom gave you like every possible answer. Now it's asking the other people, what do you guys think? They're gonna say the same. Yeah. They're all like, yeah, it's about the same.
So.
Oh, there you go. They mentioned, so Koei Tecmo was a little bit, they said, we take everything that Capcom said, but there's also what we want to make, right? They said characters that we want to make, as well as characters that fit in the story, like we design them. Yeah. And then after they come up with the idea of the base, you discuss with the marketing team is like, what kind of characters should we make actually? Like, what would be good for the game?
Setting, right?
Yeah, where should they come from? What country? So that's kind of like a little bit reverse of what I thought, right? They make the character first, then like kind of the design and the story after. I thought it'd be kind of the opposite, but marketing is important.
Now they're talking about hold? Who is this talking at the moment?
Shimbori is...
Oh, still, right?
Yeah. Who? They're talking about a character.
Yeah, I didn't catch that one.
He was talking about a character before that he was forced to cosplay as. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we gotta be careful here.
So he's like, if you're talking about Dead or Alive, right? Dead or Alive.
Travis, don't overwork yourself
right?
if you're working
what kind
out.
of characters you want? He's like, well, Dead or Alive series, it's all about the girls. Cute girls like there is what everybody wants. He knows his audience, I guess.
The tension. Come on.
I'm sorry I'm not talking that much, guys. I am listening.
During that time?
I feel like they'll drop some important bomb or something like that.
And then he was thinking, Dead or Alive 5 at the same time.
They both had 5, so they had a little bit of competition.
Let's do something cool together, yeah.
Yeah,
and also they had the Shiranui Mai and
from SNK,
Kula from SNK as well.
And then Dead or Alive 5, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Akira, right? I think they had Akira from Virtua Fighter. So that's how they decided on the guest character, was like, let's work together and also have like a little bit of competitive rivalry here.
So yeah, they got to be strong and cute. That's their
we need bigger thought dozen Dead or Alive. That's all we need. Can we get some cute boys?
He's like, if you make it like your character's gonna take in as guest characters by the DOA series here.
And then Harada's mentioned SNK's got very long-running franchises as well. You must have lots of requests, especially from the China area, East Asia.
Yeah, it's like Tekken too, like these legacy series. I mean, basically every game here is like 20 plus years, so they all have really long history, a lot of different characters and franchises in there.
Yeah, so we all want more traps and fighting games to trap people.
Trying to get the gist of it, it seems like Oda-san's saying that they have so many different franchises
already
that they're able to fit a lot of these requests into at least one of them, right?
And they say what the fans want, right? It's like we have so many like IPs ready to go. It's like we listen to the fans and then throw them in here.
I was talking about Shiki at the moment. One of my favorites. Samsho, right?
Yeah, she's very, very popular.
Samurai Shodown did it right, where they just didn't... I need to find that article again where he said like, sexy characters really sell fighting games, and he's right.
Look at the lineup, if it's a bunch of old
men
characters, right?
Samsho didn't have any cute girls on release.
Right, and you gotta balance in that regard as well.
Yeah, it did? What are you talking about?
The Chinese
Nakaruru!
With the big sword, right?
No, he's got the big pillar.
Pillar, that's right, in the
beads. He's like the grappler there, yeah. So he's like, man, our lineup is all just dudes. It's old dudes, man. We got to get some cute girls in there. So that's kind of what Capcom mentioned too about balancing your roster and seeing like what you needed here.
That's always tough for us too, especially
not count Nakaruru as a cute waifu.
They want really cute
what I'm
girls,
getting
and
out of
they want
this.
more realistic buff fighters. It's hard to please everyone that aspect.
So
is this Daisuke at the moment?
Yeah, Lord Daisuke bless. But he's saying the first thing they decide is how many
number of characters, right?
Like how many characters can be in the game, and then after you have that kind of limitation, then you can decide who, like what type and everything. So again, he's talking about the same thing. The same thing that SNK mentioned. He's like, yeah, you got to make sure it's not just all old dudes, and you got to get some different archetypes and stuff in there.
This is a good topic too. He's saying you really have to think about the looks of the character and their popularity in that, and then the popularity of the play styles.
Yeah.
Because they're not necessarily one and the same.
He also mentioned the ease of play too, right? You can't have like 10 super duper technical, difficult to play characters, right? You have to have some that are technical, some are a little bit easier to play, like the ease of use of the caster.
It's a very good topic, and we're going to spend the whole time on this, maybe. Right?
No, they have on the schedule. They have it. They're going to cut it. They said they're just going to talk, and then they're going to cut it down.
So yeah, all of those factors that they're taking in, and then the new ideas that they have for a new character and how that blends into the existing roster.
Right. So we have to just take the opinions, and they have to be aware when they decide all the new stuff in here.
I think they're like, Yasuda, come on, you gotta.
Yeah.
Yasuda's being really soft here, saying we should probably move on to the next topic, right?
Yeah, that's Yasuda's job is to stop. Next question.
It's tough though. I mean, I'm glad I'm not him. I mean, if it's Harada or Oko, we can just be like, hey, come on, let's go. But you can't just be like that with the other publishers, right?
The future of crossplay.
Oh, this is one of those difficult ones. Well, what does he got here?
What?
This is boss. You don't know who this is?
No, who's it?
Hayashi-san from Team Ninja, the leader.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Hayashi-san.
Don't you guys hate it when you try to stream and things don't work out well? Oh shit!
He's saying about to keep the live operations of a certain game going. I'm not sure which one. I didn't catch it. And then he said, well, there's budgeting and all that. And Harada said, oh, I'll take care of the budgeting. I don't know what he meant by that. But
Shimbori said it. Yeah, Shimbori's like, if this Mo's holding him aside and said stop.
Stop, cut. No.
Shimbori is like, if you got the budget, we'll do it.
Oh, this is the Japanese thing, right?
So that guy was Koei Tecmo's boss?
Hayashi-san. He's the team leader for Team Ninja.
Oh, okay.
And he was probably, I think, the producer on like previous DOA titles, but you know, like often happens, he got higher up positions. Now he's in charge of the whole team, I believe. All right, so now they're talking about
I want to hear what they have to say about
technical
this.
difficulties of crossplay. Not that hard, maybe, because it's peer-to-peer.
Yeah.
It's not like a dedicated server in most instances.
He was saying like each fighting game has different ways they connect online too. So he's saying everyone besides Capcom, but hold on.
So he's saying it's not really a technical barrier. I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to say from here. He's talking about PS3 and Xbox One error. He made a PowerPoint presentation saying he wants to do crossplay and approach the first parties.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's not that hard to do because.
Right.
Because you know,
I don't know if y'all heard about the Fortnite situation that happened where like people on PlayStation ended up playing with people on Xbox for like a split second until it got turned off
But he said the first parties were. They would say to him, "Yeah."
If it's that easy as flipping a switch, I don't know if that just depends on what Epic Games did, but if it's that easy as flipping a switch, then it has to be that easy.
I think it's kind of a sad ending here.
And you know, we're open about it. We want to do it. And he said the Sony person, point of contact changed.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, we would like to discuss it.
Yeah.
Discuss it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They're all sounding very kind of receptive of the idea, but it sounds like it's going to...
But there's a lot of things that you have to overcome. Especially like a free-to-play game where you have a huge audience there.
Yep.
A lot of times we see them open up the gates to that crossplay. But for package, like a download version of a game,
So what I'm hearing is that, crossplay has like the barriers and everything, but if you, like the free-to-play games are naturally going to have a much higher user base than games like this that you have to pay and you have to buy here. So I think it costs money, right? It might be expensive for the first-party people to have that crossplay server right here or allow it from the other games. So yeah, it's not, like you mentioned earlier, it's not a technical issue so much. It's more like the first party,
I think this one's more important. What he's talking about now is, each platform has their own ID, the PSN ID, the XLive ID.
There's another one too.
And to connect them, there's a lot of things that you have to do. I can't believe he's going into this much detail, but he's talking about you have a central server where you've got to take, like, if I'm on PSN and you're on XLive, we have to go to some server outside, and they give us an ID that isn't matched. Well, it's not tied to either of those platforms, and you kind of tie the XLive ID to that ID and my PSN to that ID. And so, like, the server infrastructure and the security protocols and stuff like that.
Yeah, he definitely keeps kind of saying, like, we
so
can
we
do
all
it.
just
Like,
make
I
jokes
think
about the
the underlying message, we can do it, we can do it, we
I
can
mean,
do it.
are you guys
the
gaming in
consoles,
voice
the
chat right
platform,
now and I'm not aware?
Companies here, they have the difficulties that kind of prevent this.
Oh, yes, so is. Well, the problem is, so I don't have this set up for,
So he's talking about maybe the next gen?
voice chat is the thing.
At least from the player's perspective, that everyone's going to think, well, obviously you can do it, right?
Yeah, other
Actually,
games do it, why can't we do it?
So he realized the expectation is going to be quite high.
Actually, is there a way for me to...
right. So this is not just, even though it's Harada talking about Tekken, this is not just a Tekken issue.
We're gonna actually, since they are just talking, we're gonna try some experiment. I want to try something. Because so I see you in general chat. So you're gonna come out of my TV. So I want to know if this provides echo or not.
First parties a bit more on this topic.
Yeah, so
hang on, let's see what happens.
Like, he get that long speech.
I wonder if I'll be able to hear you if I do this.
He already tried, like, the presentation. He went to everybody. Everyone.
Oh God,
like,
you're coming out of my laptop.
Let's do it, but nothing actually happened, and
There's
it's
a lot of
difficult.
details to actually figure out when you.
So he says he's going to keep going. Crossplay is still an important
Say something,
idea here for Harada. So he's going to keep going.
I was doing some meat leaves.
Matsumoto's on Capcom now.
Actually,
talking about his thoughts on it.
He says he
thinking-
also
actually, hang on a second. I know what to
pretty
do.
important, yeah.
Give me 1 second. I know how to fix this.
And Ishwatari-san also
Capture.
saying, obviously, from the publisher's standpoint, it's not the best to have our audiences split.
Yeah, they
between
definitely want crossplay because it keeps all the users together.
All right, chat can hear you now.
There's
Something about the devices?
Hello.
technical,
Hi, chat.
like
It's
a
me,
Switch
Yezo.
versus a PlayStation.
How you
Four,
doing?
different technical
No,
aspects.
I don't know if there's a shitty echo or not, but yeah, you're audible.
To make
Alright,
being playable
cool.
across each
I can't
platform
hear it
there.
because I purposely muted it so that I don't hear myself, and I don't hear you double. Can you send me the link to
But
the
even the
stream because I
peripherals,
don't
like,
have
maybe
it?
on certain
You
platforms,
should
I
be able
don't
to. What, my stream?
etc. So there's a lot of things.
Yeah. No,
to actually work out.
the stream that you're watching.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point. Like, if you're going to do a crossplay game, do you design the game for
I
one
think it's
system
the-
and then
it's the
just try
stream
and
you
add
sent
it
me.
on, or from the start, do you design a game?
Are you
that's
sure
gonna
about
be,
that? Because that doesn't
you know,
seem
equal
right.
and easy to
Oh,
play
click
across
on
all
that,
platforms?
and then look in the related videos, and you'll see a video with the
Because
same
of
name.
The way you input on each device, they would have to take that into
That may or may not happen for me,
um,
but
the
okay,
way
I'll
that
try.
The game might feel
Yeah.
different among platforms, and if that's something.
When you click on it, you'll see the same
there we
video
go.
but live.
Fighting game, right?
Yeah.
There we go. I see it
like
now.
they're all saying, like, Daisuke and Pachi both said, yeah, this is something we definitely
Alright,
want to do.
now I can
Everybody,
watch.
of course, we want crossplay, but it's not.
Now
that
I don't know
simple.
how
It's
this
not-
sounds
Tells you
on
that, there's
chat's
a lot
end,
of
but this
thought
probably
into
sounds
it.
freaking weird.
It's not that they just like
Yeah.
whatever.
Probably.
They don't wanna do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Can we get
There's still a
Japan
lot
turned
of
down?
little
They
hurdles here
allow.
to get good crossplay.
Yeah, Japan do be loud though.
So you're saying like FPSs, you have many different.
How's that, chat? Is that good? Yes, you want to say something for chat?
Hi guys, it's me, Yezo of in Breakdown, here to tell you about Japan fighting game publishers roundtable.
But then,
It's video games.
takes a lot of time as well.
That works. I
You're
guess.
welcome. I have my guitar because I was just messing around with my guitar while I was waiting for anything to actually important happen.
Okay.
I says.
I don't know how good this is working because the Japanese stream's coming off the my TV, and you're coming off my laptop speakers.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as well.
So I don't know how good this sounds, but actually let me test this. I'm gonna listen. Hang on. I hear an echo from my TV.
This is one of the kind of legacy things of fighting.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh no, slides.
The reason why I had... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to do something else. Hang on 1 second, chat. I'm gonna tweak it. I'm doing some sick gamer strats. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go.
He's like, oh, guitar start.
Alright, we're gonna have this come into my speakers.
I know that there was somebody here who was a guitarist.
So
He's talking about, you know, got to do driver updates and all that on our side to make sure they all work.
So I did that.
But then even he's mentioning a decline in
manufacturers are going down as well, and he said we're entering that area. So
that's
saying
better.
We're entering the era where, I mean, we've already been in an era, I think, but...
Okay, I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know if this is working out.
He's like, we're entering the era with...
Okay.
Clearly says can hear.
So arcade controllers are slow the game.
Clearly says can hear perfectly fine. Oh, Harada's showing another person.
He's like, yeah, I got
because he's Harada. Japan loud? Okay, apparently Japan is loud.
I turned them down.
Nishitani-san is just saying he has to have arcade controller. Because, you know, he kind of grew up in the arcades. But he's saying that newer generations, they're starting off on controllers or gamepads, right?
Okay, my sound is really fucking up.
Louder. Apparently, I need to be louder. So turn me up.
Right, he said because he's OG.
If it's okay with you, Gesto, because I made this a lot more complicated, could I just go back to what I was doing if that's okay?
But he's surprised, right? He's like, the new guys, they're doing just fine on pad.
If things are way more complicated and way more difficult for you, sure.
Yeah, sorry, it's just my sound is now all screwed up.
Alright, that's fair.
I appreciate the thought, though. This would have been a cool idea.
Apparently, Says doesn't.
Maybe it's
huh?
not going to be.
It would have been, but Says definitely does not. Says wants me to stay.
He wants you to stay.
Yeah.
You see everyone using arcade sticks.
Because I'm funnier than you, Samuel Hype Laughs.
And then Harada said more than half, right?
Hang on.
I'm the funny one now.
Tech in, you know, people. When we were having arcade,
maybe I can balance. Let me try something.
Some people couldn't actually join, especially a lot of the foreign players, because they could only play on pad, right?
That happened a lot for the Japanese Invitational.
I'll leave it like this and see how it goes.
States, but the guy qualified can only play on pad, and then it's like, well, now what do we do?
I think we even provided like a USB ports on.
They talk about arcade sticks now.
Version of the arcade cabinet.
I don't know anymore. I'm not even really listening to that.
No, he's just
talking about arcade cabinets, I think.
Their player base is probably a higher percentage of arcade controllers, maybe. And then we got Daisuke-san here.
Yeah, he's
saying he's part of that generation of arcade.
He said, I'm not as old as Nishitani, but he's from the arcade stick generation. Yeah.
And like, especially repeat inputs of a button.
I just imagine one of them playing the guitar during this stream, like, can we get to the announcements?
I'm just gonna be messing around with the guitar for a bit until we can get to anything important.
Well, apparently they said they had 5 questions. We're on the 3rd.
Oh, nice.
Especially in the team, even saying.
Says is a man of culture. Says recognizes it.
Table. To feel more immersed in the game physically.
You get more energetic, right? You feel like I'm really going in here.
Right. That's a good point.
It makes you feel like Ryu.
Kenpachi says he often conflicts with Daisuke-san on that one.
That's pretty neat. My name is John.
He likes actual
music again? Wait a minute.
So that's a merit of the arcade controllers.
Okay, yeah. So if it's, I can barely hear them. I can barely hear them over your guitar.
Skew towards either.
Okay, I'll put up the guitar.
They want to make a game that you don't even think about it.
It's just funny trying to listen to them and then all of a sudden you just hear like.
Was that the Super Smash Bros. Brawl theme? Because that sounded like that was what it was.
So your pad or your controller is similar to like
Anyway,
your tool if you're
arcade sticks,
right? Like a bat or your racket or whatever.
Yeah, they're playing
weird
something.
Possibilities that might come of that.
People are spamming chat with "I love Poop Fighter 7." What does that even mean?
Like maybe even
it's not even a clever. It's not even clever at all.
One allows like anything.
What the hell is
Get better.
Right?
Get better insults.
Sentiment.
What he was talking about.
Blaze
maybe
Blue guy.
People have different rules. Like you can even have.
It's
like,
Mr. John Blaze Blue.
Yeah, like you have
John Blaze
Blue. If you press this one button, like, it'll do like a very complex command. Like have a tournament just that allows that. Have a different tournament that doesn't.
It's John Blaze Blue here to tell you about Blaze Blue dicking the visual novel.
He said he only plays on pad.
Blaze
Right?
Blue Cross Tag Battle. We are officially never updating it again. Fuck you guys.
He said he's dropped it. He's seen Mori-san drop the arcade stick from his lap.
How did you break your guitar?
Maybe he's not a pro.
How do you do that?
I'm glad he was able to participate in some way.
Did you drop it down a flight of stairs? Because that seems like the only way that could happen.
Says he wants to have a jam with you sometime.
Yeah, when he gets his guitar, his guitar broke 4 days ago. I was angry.
He's trying to have a serious discussion, and Harada's like trolling him heavy.
What the hell is going on?
He's trying not to look at the screen, or he doesn't make.
I don't even know anymore. It's still John Blaze Blue. Harada was replaced by John Blaze Blue.
Yatsuda is asking Harada, like, how many photos do you have? Like, how many photos do you have ready to go, Harada?
He said he doesn't have everyone. But in case SNK...
I have everyone watching this stream right now.
So there was a joke where they were using Wi-Fi, like some of the guys were using Wi-Fi, so Harada yelled at everybody. He's like, you're supposed to be fighting
should be
against.
ashamed of yourself.
Why are you going to be using Wi-Fi? What's wrong with you guys? So he's like, yeah. SNK.
Man, he's freaking grilling him.
Again, we have this.
Yeah, Harada's the best.
So the next question. Is this everybody wants?
Oh.
Okay.
Feature user experience of fighting games.
Okay, I want to hear this.
What does this mean, though? It's a hard question. Let's see.
It's pretty open-ended, right?
What is this? What is this?
This is again, Daisuke-san.
Well, they're talking about user experience of future fighting games, and that mostly means how it's going to feel and netcode-wise.
Please just add rollback already.
Talking about other game genres, maybe the rules don't change that much, but fighting games
just
change.
Add rollback and everything will be fine.
Users expect this to occur, every 3 years, maybe every 5 at the most. So, what are some new possibilities? Maybe like how does AI maybe affect it? Maybe there's some kind of interesting possibility.
I can now dox 2 people.
We just kept doing the same thing over
Ignore
and over
me.
Again. So these things, rather than Ishitari coming up with ideas for the future by himself, it's like this is the value of this kind of group discussion.
Right?
So let's have everybody. What do you think we can do in the future?
But it's kind of like poker, right?
You know, I didn't expect for the questions that they got from Twitter to be the most of the thing.
Where's the Blanca though?
I was expecting to see like, whoa, it's.
Oh look, it's the guy who got fired from Capcom's fighting division.
I like how the 2 Capcom people are the 2 who are not laughing. They're just.
Oh yeah, they're like,
They are not funny.
He didn't laugh.
Online, he's talking about online matchmaking.
Yeah.
Yasuda Esports, is that his name? Is his name Yasuda Esports?
No, he runs esports in Namco.
First name Yasuda, last name Esports. Is this the John Esports we've been looking for?
Hang on a minute.
This ain't funny. Ain't it funny
which one is
how it
best?
happens?
That's kind of something open for discussion, right?
So yeah, do you want to cut? You want to cut?
No, his shades are still firmly on his head.
Experience.
I don't think I've ever seen Harada without his
grind,
shades.
right? You don't have to be that good. You can just kind of grind and go up here. They keep mentioning AI though. Is this what they're talking about? CPU? Could this be something?
Well, yeah, fighting game AI sucks.
Well, I think the concept is something we come up with as well. That
how to decide.
A perfect AI character is going to be
the only good fighting game I can think of
if you don't know
is
it's AI. Because it would be perfectly at your level where you feel like you're growing.
Probably Smash Ultimate.
So I think
is it though?
Yeah, Smash Ultimate's AIs are like actually good.
The point and the rank.
They're legitimately good at the video game.
He said he's talked to IBM people before.
Are you sure about that?
AI and maybe improve.
Because all AI are good. They all read your inputs.
No, I'm talking about against each. Have you ever seen the
different data
level 9 CPU tournaments that Alfred hosted for a while there?
No, I'm not.
The IBM guy said, if you have
he basically hosted a tournament series in which all the players were level 9 CPUs, and they all just played like actual humans
and everything.
Actually knew how to play the game well.
And
then things got kind of out of hand, and there was like a storyline, and
you're using
there was alternate universes, and characters started dying, and it got really weird near the end there. And then they ended it because it wasn't fun anymore.
And that's something it's kind of hard to see how to actually implement it at this point, currently.
Yeah, he mentioned the person he talked to said there's not a lot
I'm
of
just gonna go
out that are
check
working on
Twitter
this right now. So right
this
now
is
it's
really
difficult, but
boring.
it's like in the future this could be something that comes out.
Who we got now?
Shimburi now.
Shimburi-san, right? Oh, and they say no, maybe.
I half expected this.
Mochiei-san was talking more about.
It's interesting because they're talking about stuff that a lot of people need to know about.
An interesting idea, yeah.
Mainly, everyone wants to know what they think about. Like everyone just wants to know what they confront about netcode. That's all they want to know.
Yeah, just what is user experience. No, just talk about netcode already.
Maybe you don't know it's AI.
If you're
for someone who just started out,
if you're
and they
a
just
brand new
barely
player,
let you in, and you kind of feel good about your experience.
I mean, other games too. You fight bots and stuff. And
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you fight a bot.
If someone
when you're
drops
low
out
level,
like part
a bot
way
will
or
come
something
in,
like
yeah.
that, or
I mean,
not enough players.
Every FPS games have it, MOBAs have it. Fighting games don't have that yet. But yeah, developing that would be hard. Because right now, still, in fighting game CPU is still doesn't really feel too.
It's not.
Doesn't feel like fighting
a
person.
perfect replacement for a person, yeah.
It doesn't help you learn the game. That's their biggest problem.
So now he's saying that it has to feel really human.
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned,
AI,
right? When you fight a computer now, it feels like they're just doing random things, right? They're just doing random moves and stuff.
2008年, he said, I think?
Yeah, it's like 2008. He made an online game in China, and
oh, but the player base soon realized it was AI and not a
So,
component.
I mean, that was a long time ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Video games.
But
They're talking about them.
the feedback from the players wasn't that great on that. Because people really wanted to defeat real human,
you want
right?
to feel
They
like
really-
a person, right? You feel like you want it. So
They really should have had all the announcements like segmented, not all at the end.
You're not gonna know if you're fighting. It sounds like a
could be,
like
but
some.
I guess it depends
Wait,
on
what hour
how
does
you
it
enjoy
get
the game.
bad?
Right?
I will
If it
break
has
a
to be a human opponent.
second
If you just want to really
guitar.
excite a match, I guess it depends on your player expectation, right? In my personal opinion.
But
not what they're saying at the moment.
What they are saying overall, though, is a really important point. Is if you go back to, it's not just about AI and stuff, but it's about always having an opponent to fight, right? That's the issue. Is that right now, if you're a new player, you might go on. There's no one for you to fight because everyone's either they've moved on or they're too high level for you. So that's what this is coming out.
I think Okubo's just going back to the matching again, right? Saying it's quite different depending on what platform you're on. And then he's touching
our game's netcode sucks, therefore our ranked sucks.
Yep. The debugging.
He's like, if they can keep making kind of advancements and progressions
just
around like the game,
talk about netcode already.
Area, then he's like, maybe having a good AI computer in the future could definitely be something.
It's kind of hard to get the point of what he's saying, but I think he's saying maybe. I don't know if it's debugging to like take out the bugs rather.
They really should have pre-recorded this.
Tuning,
yeah, like tuning the AI.
Yeah.
They should have pre-recorded this with subtitles, so you don't have to rely on. Like I was saying earlier, this works, but it is confusing to know who's talking.
Harada's saying we have
Unless
some
you're
people
really
on our
paying
team,
attention.
You might think they're AI the way they play.
They always do the
I'm just
same
not even
combo,
beginning to
punish,
try
the same
to pay
everything.
attention.
Yeah, dude. There's this dude STZ I play often, and I feel that way sometimes.
I mean, Tekken is like that, right? That game is there's a lot of like, if you play perfectly, it's like every time you block this, you're gonna do that punish, right? It's a very calculated game.
Yeah, you have some players that try to optimize it heavily, but some people just throw away like a 14 frame or whatever, right? They'll just be like, I'm gonna do only a 10 and 12 and a 15 or whatever. Yasuda now? I wonder what he's got to say.
He's like, they...
Okay. What he's saying is kind of something I felt in real martial arts. He's saying like, if the higher up you get, you just don't do attacks yourself, right? You wait for your opponent and then you punish them or whatever. Which is kind of like real martial arts. You leave yourself open if you do an attack. So
because the computer's just going to be able, if you attack, the computer's going to be able to punish you every time. So he's like, at the high level, you end up just standing there and just waiting for them to jump in.
That's why fighting games
are
cool.
Fighting games, I think everyone's experienced this at one point, where you have that opponent who doesn't come at you, right? They turtle.
But that's the human aspect, right? Is like you have to put in that surprise or something. You have to do that random jump or something. But if you fight against an AI that doesn't get surprised, it's not going to work like that. It's
confusing. Oh, somebody on the BB Tag subreddit posted a bingo for characters that could be announced today. And there's an entire row that is, if they reveal nothing, so then this space
making,
it's a bingo.
Every time you get close, they're gonna grab
it's a bingo.
Block every attack. Like they can just beat anybody, right? They can make a.
If we get a Godzilla game, I will buy a relic stat. It's confusing to rely on two stupid announcers. Well, they're not. It says they're not stupid. It's just the method of how they're communicating is really confusing.
Which is
if we got a BB Tag character, I will be excited for playing this new BB Tag character, nothing else.
Brutal, they read every one of your inputs, right? They just murder you.
Yeah, they're not stupid. Says they really just.
We want to program that we can.
They really need to pre-record this. That would have flowed better than this.
Yeah.
I like what Okubo's saying here. So he says even without AI, though.
Ooh, this is a good post on our fighters.
The online matchmaking
Japan
system,
Fighting Game Publishers Roundtable is now a fighting game. Who do you main? Who out of the people shown do you main?
So
sorry,
Oda-san's being more realistic.
Personally, I play Harada.
Optimal stuff you could do, but from business when they're doing it.
Harada's kind of top tier though, so I mean, don't blame you.
Cost to actually implement these things, and it's kind of a balance that you do have to take into effect if you're in their position, right? And then Harada's like, yeah, we should just like team up and kind of try to share on some of this stuff, right?
Capcom, why don't you give me some stuff?
So he's saying we could even like share some of our data on what we've learned about different ranks and player base and stuff.
I've known, like
I feel like you're really dodging the netcode questions.
Like Harada goes out.
Yeah.
Morning-san as well. The very
unless it's the very last question.
For developers, like talking with other companies,
that's
sharing and stuff. It's
entirely likely.
He's not a very like secret.
I should have never put up my guitar.
He's all about raising everybody up.
He's one of the only ones that can do it for many reasons, and he's exception.
Ooh, okay, this should be interesting.
This is a very hot topic, at least in the West right now.
Yeah.
But fighting games getting simplified and how to stop that or make it so that it's acceptable.
Who we got now?
Shimbori-san.
Alright. This is interesting.
So
hopefully.
Obviously, we all have to gain the new player base each new installment. That's one of the things that the company expects of us producers, right?
Yeah. So it's like when you make a new game, if you like whatever Dead or Alive 4, and then you're gonna put out 5, it's like you need to get new people with 5, but then the people you have in 4, you need to keep them happy as well. So that's why there's always this kind of.
And he's saying like, how do you guys tackle that? And everyone's like quiet now. It's like that's one of the hardest parts of our job, right?
Right. You can't just keep making the game for the same group of players, right? You need to. That's where the simplification comes from. So let's see. Nobody wants to give an answer.
Well, he just threw it to Ishiwatari-san, and Harato's like, you gave it to the most complex fighting game system, right? Gobo-san's just saying he would like to know as well.
Yeah, I want to hear, because he was talking about how Daisuke uses the arcade stick and his games are difficult. But Strive is coming out, right? Strive is a huge change.
A huge change is almost alien.
Ishiwatari-san's just saying, there's a difference between simple and easy, and they're not necessarily the same.
Yeah.
He's saying that obviously we want to make it easy to understand is the main objective, right? So whether that means, though, cutting out game systems and things might not necessarily be one and the same, right?
They're going to find out, right?
So quick reminder to everyone watching this, watch BNA, please. It's a good anime.
So it's going to find out if maybe cutting buttons out, cutting
it's good anime, please watch.
Will this make it easier to understand the game, or is it some other things that are important here?
It's made by Trigger. When has Trigger made anything bad, not counting Darling in the Franxx? That doesn't count.
That allows for player growth according to how much you practice, etc. But then it has to be kind of easy to understand for new players that come in. So it doesn't mean it's easy, right? It means that it's easy to understand what you need to do.
Watch BNA.
Yeah, easy to understand, yet we completely made Gatling a hell of a more complicated.
And UI and everything.
But then if you can see...
It's funny how he says all this, yet Guilty Gear Strive is doing the complete opposite.
But at the same time, it looks something like something that's awesome that you want to do yourself. Then it doesn't really matter if it means cutting systems down or not. Maybe you don't need to do that.
Maybe you don't need it.
If
it's fun, if it's good.
The goal, that's just one method to try to achieve that, right? Cool.
They're talking about, even as this Koei Tecmo, they're asking about Grand Blue, I think.
Grand Blue is a fantastic example of how to get that shit to work.
Visibility and to be able to understand what's going on at a glance, right? So trying to attain that, but at the same time, have some kind of depth
he was
via the
asking
game
Pachi,
systems,
right?
right?
So Pachi's gonna talk about Grand Blue now, because Grand Blue has like the cooldown system. It's very, it's
This
simple,
looks
it's easy to
too
understand.
slow for my liking.
Adds depth to it, apparently. He's saying he doesn't want to decrease, the inputs that make fighting games cool.
Yeah. So Grand Blue, you can do both. You can do the command input, or you can do the easy input.
So he's just saying if you could try to take both of those and
maybe
somehow combine them into a cohesive system, right?
That's why I like Grand Blue, because even though the supers have easy inputs, and if you try and do the easy input of the super, the damage gets reduced by a hell of a lot, unless you do the legit move.
Again, it's talking about simplification here.
Seems like a weird mechanic, but okay.
It works. They did it to appeal to the people who like the mobile game, but it worked.
In there, so
try to find a balance between the two.
The gotcha game.
So I think he was talking about the little mistake here. Right? Yeah, 2D, 3D, but talking the problem in fighting games about inputting your command and then not getting it out. I think in 3D games it's a little bit different, but in like a 2D game, like if you input a Dragon Punch and you don't get it, you just get a little jab kind of thing. So he was thinking that, that's part of the, difficulty of a 2D fighting game is being able to put out those combos in the key situations. So what was the point? What would the point of having a simple input in there? So he's saying, you know, we're going to have the cooldown system so you can put it out whenever you want, but you have to choose the proper time. Right. Even though it's one button, the cooldown is heavier.
Has to be more intentional, right? Yeah.
The cooldown is heavier there.
Okay.
So that is the difference. If you don't know, in Granblue is like if you do the command input, your cooldown is a little bit shorter here, but the easier one is a bit longer.
So now let's talk about the entrance.
Yeah, the getting into the game, right? So if you pick up a 2D fighting game, is that the first gap of doing all the inputs and everything. So Harada's saying by having by putting in the simple inputs in Granblue, you can just get in, right? You can get in, and then the ceiling might be high, but the entrance is really wide open.
And that's how all fighting games should work.
So yeah, there's already so many people that have been playing fighting games for so long that
I'm gonna get my plastic guitar.
Really strong players that how can a brand new player?
Not my real one, my plastic one.
I think he's saying that right. That it's not just the input, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things that
skill levels
you
and
can't
stuff.
overcome against a more experienced player.
But again, this is
different. Difficult.
This is not like an easy answer, right? There's no clear. Do we simplify the game? Will they get more people in there, or like how can we actually? I guess this is
I think
the
he's
same as
saying,
before.
how do you get new player groups with experienced groups to be able to play on the same field, right? Which is difficult, because you know part of the draw to practicing the games is to have that thing that you can keep with you, that you know you're good at fighting games. I'm trying to think in English. It's not
Alright, I got my plastic guitar now.
Harada says like if something is simple, it doesn't mean that it's going to be
Where'd
good
the
for it. Just because it's simple
dongle go?
doesn't mean that new players are going to be able to play and do something like that.
Right, because you could do the commands, but you won't know
how to play.
the best timing against someone who's better than you, right?
He gave an example of like fighting or FPS games that even if you're a brand new player, all you do is you just got to shoot somebody, right? So you know what to do. Even if someone's better than you, you can still get if you get like.
Oh my God, that is what I've been trying to say for years. Oh my God. Well, he was saying how like, oh, first-person shooters are easy. You just pick up the gun and shoot. You just need to press one button. Everyone can do that. It doesn't matter how good you are. That's all you have to do. With fighting games, it takes more than that.
But is that a good idea?
Yeah,
I had this argument with Travis a long time, like a while ago when I was playing Overwatch on PC with him, and I was having trouble aiming because I just because the first time in a while I played a shooter on PC, and they're saying, oh, aiming in a fighting game is almost the same as trying to learn a Hadouken.
Invested, I guess you'd say.
No, it's not.
So Yes is cutting them off to go to the next topic because
this question is like a 3-hour discussion, right?
Oh, this stuff isn't something you can do in like 5 to 10 minutes, right?
Are you getting to the announcements now?
4?
Do we finally get some announcements? Or am I just going to play some more
Was it 3?
Hero?
I think it was 4, but that's it for the discussion corner, guys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I told you. Ran out of time.
Wonder what the ones we missed were.
I don't know, but hopefully they'll do it again. Hopefully they'll talk more too, right? It's like 8 minutes, 8 minutes, 8 minutes.
Probably something to do with rollback.
But we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, I believe these guys are. I think Pachi-san and Daisuke, they said are going to swap out.
Okay, that's
They're
enough
gonna
time
bring
for
in,
me to play a song.
Someone else, Ozawa-san, I think.
Yeah, Ozawa-san, I believe, right?
Now, I know there's a lot of people watching that are only here for the announcements. Well, it's going to start
soon.
From now, yeah.
Soon.
So hang in there.
So I think they're.
Okay.
So he's got Punch is talking about his Granblue Fantasy stream they're gonna have
next Saturday.
Saturday.
Ooh, Granblue stream, nice.
And they might have something to talk about.
Sick.
So if you're here for Granblue news, I don't think it's coming
next week,
today.
right?
I think it's going to be next week.
You know, my stream kind of crashed,
so he's not.
So I have no clue what you're talking about.
Answers. He's just saying next
it's like,
week.
yeah.
No Granblue news.
I know
I'm
some people
sad.
might think that way. Maybe we'll see. Maybe that's something to talk about next week.
What is that?
Who knows?
The 8th. So next week, August 8th.
Oh, thank you, Says, for agreeing with that.
August 8th.
I've been
so
striving
Saturday,
on that FPS argument forever.
Today,
Is Nishitani-san also taken off as well?
No, I think he's
I didn't catch it.
So Daisuke is leaving as well, but he's saying, make sure you stick around to the end. Make sure you watch to the end. And I'm telling you to, make sure you watch to the end. And watch on Twitter as well.
Watch on Twitter?
Right, so guys, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back.
You didn't see that, did you? Yes, so god damn it.
No, I did not. What happened?
They were saying like, oh, we'll be back in 5 minutes, but while you wait, here's a... And then they cut themselves off and showed advertisements.
Okay, then.
Oh my god, that was too funny. They just cut themselves off.
I'm a couple of minutes behind you. That's why.
Oh shit, that was too funny. Oh my god. Oh, cool, PS4 tournaments.
Oh, cool. We got something related to BB Tag.
Okay, if you're a few minutes behind me, then you'll see the guys getting cut off.
I just saw the guys getting cut off. It was very humorous.
Oh man. Are they just announcing a bunch of PS4 terms? Yep. Hey, look, Under Night.
It says if you like Ruby, you should play BB Tag because it has Ruby characters in it. It's got the main 4 and also Neo, which is good because Neo best girl.
Are these all just... Wait, are they just announcing a bunch of PlayStation tournaments? Oh,
no, I think this is just... We got Unist there. This is all they're gonna...
3 minutes, that's fine. I can wait.
Right. What song am I gonna play?
Okay, I definitely need to
Alright,
wind this back later.
Me and Says, we're...
No, I definitely need to wind this back later and frickin'... Oh, you guys are on the same page? No,
we're on the same page.
No, I definitely need to wind this back later and frickin' get that FPS comment that guy said in my mind, because that shit is like the perfect example of why that is the best way to interpret that argument that I've been trying to get in Travis's head for ages.
Gonna play Get Got.
So wait, you have a plastic guitar now?
I'm playing Guitar Hero.
Oh. I was confused. I thought you actually had a plastic guitar, not a Guitar Hero guitar.
No, that would be horrible. Why would you make? Why would you make
no,
a
that's
plastic
why
guitar?
That's why me and Says were confused. I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching. If you think this is really boring, I kind of agree. They really should.
This is really boring, by the way. As somebody who is in this stream, it is very boring.
They should have really pre-recorded this. It would have flowed a lot better.
Yeah, this would have been a lot less boring.
If they pre-recorded it with subtitles, because I would like to hear what they're actually saying, because I'm sure there's a lot more information I didn't really hear. But we're 1 minute and 20 seconds away from announcements, so yeah.
Perfect time for me to finish Get God.
Let me check that Grand Blue thing.
The song is very difficult, by the way.
Grand Blue stream next week, announcing Season 2 details. Okay. Okay. Just please be something interesting.
My hands.
Just give me something. All I know is that a Guilty Gear reveal is guaranteed. That's all I know that's going to happen.
I'm gonna play Money Machine by 100 Gex. Give this man his Grand Blue. Give me Eunice or like some BB tag.
They're not talking about Uniel. Their French bet isn't here. Alright, 5.
Well, at least BB tag.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so welcome back, guys.
Mine's still on 50.
Thank you for sticking around after the break.
Mine's still on 50 for a long time now.
I think you need to resync yours.
You know, we had a nice little 50 minutes of discussion.
Hold on, let me just like close down a lot of tabs.
To be about some announcements, news, upcoming events like this. I know, looking on Twitter, this is what a lot of people are here for, right?
The part you guys are waiting for, right?
So here we see Ozawa. Ozawa up here is taking place of Arc System.
Yeah, Ozawa-san up there, second from the left, right? Oh, cool, he's got a little doll. Is that
Wait, no, this is the LaCroix tier list. They actually closed down the wrong thing.
Snap, that's cool, man. I want a Mori doll.
So they're making a little joke. They're not calling them announcements. They're calling them souvenirs, right? Did you bring a souvenir to the show?
Presents,
Yeah, did you bring anything for people? So they're gonna go one by one, and they're gonna each developer's gonna say if they have something or not.
Alright, so just for those maybe who are just tuning in now, we got Wada-san, producer.
Yes,
Sam
very
Show,
interesting.
also KOF,
Nothing is on the screen.
Director Kuroki-san, Ozawa-san just joining from Arc System Works. The legend himself, Nishitani-san from Arika, Mochie from Koei Tecmo Games, along with Shibori-san. You know, you guys are probably pretty familiar with him. Nakayama-san and Matsumoto-san are two that we don't really see from that much from Capcom, but they're the producer and the director on the Street Fighter series. From our side, we got Yesterday Esports, who does all the esports stuff in Japan here, and obviously Harada and Okubo, the two. I don't know what you call it. He's the chief producer on the whole Tekken franchise. You know, I'm the day-to-day producer. Okubo is producer on Soul Calibur 6. So that's what we got today.
Who can go first? So they were fighting over who gets to give the first announcement, and it looks like Koei Tecmo won.
Well, yeah, it's like we're doing presentations in school, and you don't want to be first or last, right? You gotta
Understandable.
be in that good spot, you know.
Get in there.
Shimbori do be warping though.
Yeah, Shimbori's speaking now, right?
That was very humorous.
Okay.
Not
yeah, first of all, they
I'm dying.
Everybody, right? Thank you, everybody.
Be right back. I need to stop dying real quick.
Sure thing.
You're saying that the player base is expanding.
Yeah, it's still growing.
Even
during this year.
You're saying that it's doing quite well.
They're like, why are you talking
like
that?
Surprised, yeah.
Like, why is he's saying good news? It's like, why? I was like, why are you talking like that? Come on, man. So
He's saying he hasn't brought anything huge today, but but they already have like a kind of free-to-play version with DOA 6, right?
Yeah, they're doing the thing they did with DOA 5.
3 million downloads, right?
10,000, 100, 3 million.
3 million,
Yes.
3 million.
Dude, I've been here 10 years. I still can't do the numbers. 3 million.
I've been doing so many budgets and stuff. I'm so used to the Japanese numbers.
So yeah, if you guys are interested in Dead or Alive, like they mentioned, cute girls, a lot of cute girls, you can give it a try for free right here.
So, I don't know what the terminology here. The Core Fighters version is on Xbox One and Steam, but then free to play is on PlayStation 4. It looks like.
Probably just naming thing, but I think it's the same exact thing. So he said, even though it's free to play, you can, you get a full training mode and everything. You can practice.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing they did with DOA 5. That's sick.
And then you kind of
if you
buy
enjoy
the
it,
characters that you want to play, right?
You can buy skins too. He's like, you get like 4. You get to play with 4 characters at the start. But he's like, you can give it a try, and then you can just support us. If you don't want to buy the full game, you want to support, just some skins and things like that.
So he's saying that one of the merits, you can just download the game for free and purchase only the characters you're interested in, right?
You know, the pro players always talk about like, oh, you need to have every character in training mode, but if you don't want to play training mode,
I think I stopped dying
with the character you like.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like this is a
players
good
have
system.
their own goals that they want to achieve, so.
All right.
He's saying that they have a wide variety of different players.
Okay.
But they want to expand this even more, so check it out.
All right, yeah. I'm alive now. But if I did die, it would be very funny if I died to the soundtrack of money machine by 100 gags.
I don't know.
And just thinking, SNK.
Yeah, thank you. SNK has the collab characters and stuff. So here's our next slide.
On sale.
So this is a summer sale going on, I believe, from the 5th through the 18th. I believe these Japanese times as well, right?
It's like 4 days from now. Pretty big, right?
I tried playing Dead or Alive 6 on my laptop,
They have 4 season passes.
and then it crashed, and I never opened it up again.
20, 10, 10, 65, 65. So yeah, if you are...
And that is the legend of Yeso and DOA 6.
You wanted to get it on a
Yep.
platform or something, like now is the time right now.
That's my entire DOA experience.
You know, get the free
So,
version first.
I think he's mentioned that Season Pass 1 is the one that includes Shiranui Mai and the SNK characters,
I-
right?
Right here.
Never played a DOA
Murata
game,
mentioned
never
that,
will.
Capcom did pay a cent when people play Goki in our game, or Akuma. But we let them use some what do you call it, patents.
Yeah.
Man, he's gonna say this stuff on stream, huh?
He just says he's all out, huh?
Okay.
Dev secrets.
Just to our corporate office, I didn't say that. I'm just translating what Harada's saying. So on the bottom right,
Season Pass 4.
Season Pass 4.
Man, Harada's the best.
So the latest character Tamaki is included.
Tamaki, yeah. I think that girl with the greenish hair.
I'm back. I can
She's
play
quite popular,
video
so
games
he
now.
hopes to check her out.
And also watch people talk about other video games that I'm not playing.
What? We got he's got something else.
Unless there's a sudden reveal of a Guitar Hero fighting game, which would be
He's
sick.
gonna do a
But I doubt that's gonna happen.
Can you see?
What is that? Oh.
He's talking about the arcade version in Japan, right?
Oh.
Hold it up.
That is always good to hear.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. The way that door works is pretty interesting.
That
right?
definitely was not intentional.
Is this the new character? The
I believe so. I believe so.
Alright, that was funny.
I wonder who that is. That's the famous Itagaki-san, right?
Itagaki-san, the old Team Ninja guy.
Wow.
Him and Harada got some rivalry.
It's him. It's really him.
Well, they used to.
That was good.
Until Itagaki-san
John, Dead or Alive.
From the same university.
No, that's Hideyoki Tamaki, who used to run Team Ninja.
It's like,
yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh, Harada. So.
So it looks like soon Tamaki will be in the arcade. You know, should be added to the arcade soon.
So you're saying that, yeah. So the people who are waiting to see this character in the arcades, it should be soon.
This definitely was not.
No, I don't think a Guitar Hero fighting game is ever going to happen. But if it did happen, that would be great, and I would make Midori.
For a good 2 months or so, but they're reopened now.
Yeah.
They're reopened now, so there are interesting.
Well, it depends on where you are too, right? Like Tokyo or out in the countryside.
There are some people in Japan that are arcade only, believe it or not.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
It's like
Master Cup is a sampling of that, right?
Arcade only. I don't play console, so.
Oh, of course they're reopening.
Man. Yeah.
It's because it's the 5th.
Yeah, so from Wednesday is when they're going to update. Yeah.
Alright, that is cool though. DOA 6 is going kind of free.
I suppose, right?
That's kind of neat.
But if you go too early to the arcade, it might not be released yet.
Yeah, on Wednesday, right?
It takes time, dude. It's so crazy now.
Upload everything, yeah. But it will be Wednesday. But that's it for Koei Tecmo.
Wait, it was already free, like a long time ago.
Who?
Not most of it, no.
Alright, SNK.
It's a new free version.
Okay.
Yeah, so on Twitter there was a lot of questions.
I'm gonna try.
People want SNK news. Let's see what they got today.
Oh, please.
Well, everyone knows the question, right? So he's got something to share with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's coming out.
Just, announced, right?
Cole
They just said,
Sondi? That's the Japanese read. I don't know what it is in English, right? Collaboration character that's new for Sam Spirits.
Yeah, she's coming out. Give me something new though.
The game called Honor of Kings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He just said her name in the Chinese pronunciation, and everyone's laughing like, man, you sounded like a native Chinese speaker, man.
He's getting good at that.
I mean, if he had to go to Tensei, if he had to go out to China.
I don't know who this person is, and I don't play Samsho, so.
They had a crossover with a Japanese MMO.
I'm sure if you're a Samsho fan, you probably already are aware of this, but you can just download and play from the 6 there. The next slide.
Next slide, please.
Ta-da!
Yeah!
Development is decided.
Decided. So it's Kate, right? So they've announced.
Awesome.
To go, yep.
I don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to assume that something very cool has happened. So yeah! Oh, okay, I see what it is now. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I don't play this game, but you know, that's kind of neat if you play the game.
DLC character you want.
So you're saying that they're not.
I just play Under Night, so
please look forward to info coming soon.
Yep.
Okay. Sick. You know what that means, chat? Second Samurai Showdown combo chunkies so we can record again.
The pace of the development is quite fast.
Yay! Sam, you better make that Schwarzblitz episode. And if you don't, I will be very disappointed in you, and I will unsubscribe from all 3 of my accounts that are subscribed to your channel.
I'll look at the list.
Is that it?
Yeah, everyone's just really surprised at the pace of the development there, right? Excellent.
But do you have KOF news?
Are we saying these two are actually
maybe? Probably not.
Office
Yeah, you see in the background.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
I actually do kind of like KOF on my
show. He's like, we're at home, man.
And they made them wear the Neo Geo t-shirts too, probably, right? He's saying your company's pretty tight run ship,
they
huh?
call it a black company. That means
that,
like they overwork their employees, right? They overwork their employees. So it's like, man, you guys need to loosen up over there. Uh-oh.
So this is the MC
he's
asking
got
a
a question.
Sam Show.
Okay.
But there's another franchise that everyone
don't do it.
Don't do
yeah,
it.
dude, do it. Come on, do it.
I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not saying anything until they say it.
Yeah, so shut up.
He's asking, is there anything to touch on for that?
It's like there's another game, there's another series.
Oda's looking for the sword under the desk, right? He's like, come to get this dude.
What are they doing? What's going on?
I feel like they're about to drop something.
And he's saying that not from an MC perspective, but from a fanboy.
Yeah, Fui is a
That's just how you play the game.
I don't think this was on script either, right?
Yeah, so it was last year.
You know, perhaps a series that has to do with kings and maybe some fighters as well.
That thing is in development on floor above me.
Mm-hmm.
They still didn't say the name. I don't want to say the name if they're not going to say the name.
But they didn't have anything in time to show for this timing, but they have something they're considering soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Just to make it for this stream.
Whatever game that is, I have no idea what they were talking about. But
thank you very much.
Knack 3.
They couldn't
They're making Knack 3
today, but they said very soon.
Yo, Knack 3 for the PlayStation 3.
Rada's now just asking.
Like they're not even releasing it for the PS5. They're releasing it for the PS3.
Oda-san said, "Okay, I'll try to get a higher position in the company and try to make that happen." Yeah, I'll do anything I can to help. Oda-san's a super cool guy.
All right, next.
Next maker, publisher. Who we got? Capcom-san.
Okay.
All right, come on.
We got Matsumoto-san here. Who is the producer, right? About Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
He wants to touch on some things.
So they just announced. I mean, they might talk about it here, but we'll see.
We're gonna get 45 new characters for Street Fighter 5, and it's going free to play.
Wait, they're talking. They're talking.
This has been going on, right? So this sale is already on the summer
until
sale.
The 4th,
yeah,
right?
until the 4th. So if you want it now, it's the time. 25% off. This is a champion edition too, so it comes. This is kind of like the complete version now.
With the stages and costumes.
Look, 40 characters, 200 costumes, 34 stages, 27. That's pretty good deal right there. So until the 4th, right? So please, if you guys are interested,
if you don't have it already, yeah. So this says a demo version, right?
Really?
I think this was announced before too, but from the 5th, they're gonna same thing we saw with Koei Tecmo. It's a free-to-play version right here. So a demo version with all 40 characters, right? That's kind of crazy. So he's like, if you're interested in Street Fighter but you've never tried it before, you can just try, you can touch the game, feel if you like it or not, for free, starting on the 5th.
Wow.
This is crazy, but...
Yeah, see, I was wondering this. Yeah. Is there a end date to it? What did he say?
He's like,
there is. You can touch the game.
About 2 weeks.
That's still really good.
Yeah.
2 weeks free to play.
Oh my god, I thought I was about to say there's no end date to that.
That's crazy too, even if you have the game already, but you know, you didn't get the DLC, you want to try a character and see if you like him, like now's a great time, you can get involved.
Yeah, dude, or if you want a friend to pick it up, that's a really easy way for them to do that.
Yeah.
So, Rod is just saying, well, I don't think there's anyone out there that's wondering what is Street Fighter, right?
What kind of game is Street Fighter? I don't know, it's only been around for what, 30 plus years or something?
But I don't like Street Fighter 5. I tried it.
It's a way better game.
Takama's explanation is the guy who breathes fire and has stretchy arms, right?
and breathes fire from India. He should give the game a try.
Pretty cool. Wow. So said there might be someone like that somewhere.
Maybe
not Dawson, but you know, that doesn't know about Street Fighter.
And there's another slide here.
It's about esports info.
So this is the this weekend. This is in what, Central America, Latin America. It's happening. Last week they're saying, you know, Daigo won online. That was a huge thing.
That was crazy,
so this week they're doing it. They're going to
Central
stream
America,
it.
right?
Where's the stream right here? They're going to stream it on Capcom Fighters JP channel. But again, this is for the Japanese audience. You guys watching right now, English stream I believe is just on Capcom Fighters there. But this weekend's another tournament.
So he's touching on this, and we saw it with Daigo, right? Is that if you win it, you get a place in the finals, right?
Yeah, different from the point system before. Now it's just winner qualifies.
And this is like, you know, I don't think there's a whole lot of the tournaments in Central America, right? So he's saying this is an excellent chance.
They have a really strong scene out there. Yeah. See.
God, it makes me think if EVO was still going and didn't,
Dominican Republic,
and this whole pandemic didn't happen, what would they have shown?
Quite strong. It's a good opportunity to check that out.
Yeah, well, would they have shown?
This feels weird.
Because everyone's just like, oh, maybe they'll show it this thing.
Welcome to being a commentator.
But we're all in the same boat here, right? SFL.
Okay, and this is again this is mainly only for Japan.
This is all
sorry, you guys
esports
overseas.
stuff.
But if you're a fan, you could still watch it on the Capcom Fighters
I just think that these guys don't really know what's going on with this whole live stream thing.
No, they do, because I know one of them actually speaks Japanese.
Developed. They do all.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who are, you know, the actual game developers or directors and stuff.
You would like win the qualifiers and then qualify for stage
like they don't understand what this is as big of a deal as it is in here. Like they just assume, oh, it's a quick.
So again, if you want more,
Wow.
We have much different expectations for this kind of thing compared to Japan.
Even mentioned that there's even some Japanese talent, I think, that take place. People who are known for playing the game.
That's been really big, especially for, I would say, Street Fighter out here, is that they get a lot of, you know.
Oh my god, I almost wanted to do this with the guys
and stuff like that.
Thank God I didn't.
That would have been.
Format, I think he was mentioned earlier, right?
That would have been actually no. That would have been more interesting because
I think this is,
then you could have actually had more people to discuss the.
I know a lot of people were expecting.
Well, no, I know they were very interested in this.
And things, but Capcom.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait,
forgot that you're the fighting game guy.
Wait, you have an update for Street Fighter 5 to show, but you won't show it here?
So that's going to be next week. They actually have a.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Kenny's doing that.
Kenny's hosting that.
This is what I was saying. They don't really fully. They have a very different idea.
And this is going to be their.
Oh hey Dio, so Street Fighter 5 Special Edition. It's about damn time. Edition.
It's prime time for the dudes out in the West there. But they're showing a lot. It says special guest, but it already got announced. It's Kenny.
I hope you're not like.
Hey, I was on Twitter. Unless Kenny deleted it, I don't know. It was on Twitter. I saw the tweet.
These guys.
Okay, there you go. Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
So Matsumoto-san said it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, they already said it. Yeah.
You're saved.
Yeah. He's like, you didn't update.
You're not gonna get canceled.
I was like, you didn't update the slide. What's going on?
Finally, they're adding Violent Ken to the game.
Street Fighter fan, so he's a player, so it's a good match there.
Took them long enough.
So he was just, Oko mentioned that we have a line group of all the publishers that we use to coordinate this. And Shinbori-san's icon was Kenny Omega. I didn't know that.
From Koei Tecmo.
Wow. Okay.
Where's Kenny? Kenny, you gotta guess Captain Dead or Alive.
I wonder how that'll turn out. That'd be interesting.
It's a grab heavy game. But yeah, again,
for Japan,
please don't.
So far, very little of importance is new.
Just one more week.
Also, hi.
It's been planned for a while, so they can't just be like, all right.
Hi, I'm Yezo. In case you don't know me.
What's new, Dio? Not a lot.
Details too, so you can look forward to that.
I can't really
Just
say.
mention to the Japanese people that
there's
do an archive in case
more
you can't
stuff related to DOA.
Harada's saying he's up, so no problem.
Street Fighter actually has been, when they do these reveals, they've been just showing everything. They've been like, the whole season, these are all the characters coming out. They usually give a lot of.
Why do I get the feeling all this is just.
If you're a Street Fighter fan,
Oh, we have something to show, but we're not going to show it till we do our own thing.
Fighting games are doing well, you know, the best for the scene.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, you know.
This would be way more interesting if you actually spoke Japanese.
He's saying that you sure it's not gonna leak, as stuff often does.
It's happened a lot.
Because this would just be, you know, the people. It would be fun to watch your favorite developers talk with each other. That'd be fun. But we don't speak Japanese.
For a show or some kind of esports event where we're all on Twitter making sure nothing leaks, and Ono-san was always the first one to be like,
no.
This is all stuff they could reveal in a tweet.
So we had rehearsal yesterday, guys, and they showed some of the reveals. So I haven't seen any leaks. The reveals you're gonna see are world first.
People don't see that, man. Me and Harada were like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Dio says, "Hey, yes, so I joined the chat, but I'm not a fighting game fanatic. I have nothing to say."
Like, please don't.
I was just responding to him. I can look at the chat every once in a while.
I know, I just didn't know if you were
all
responding.
Things are. I did.
Who's up next? We still have Arika-san and us.
Arxis,
and
Bandai,
Arxis as well,
Arika.
right? Arika-san next, probably, right? Nishitani-san, here we go.
Okay, well, Fighting EX Layer is doing okay.
They've been doing kind of changing Fighting EX Layer. They've been making a beta, but they also are making a new game.
Fighting EX Layer is touching on 2 years from release. Towards the end, they haven't changed much.
Just give me Guilty Gear.
They're doing
I've resigned to the fact that there is nothing
big change.
Nothing.
Haven't been following
Blaze Blue or Units related.
Really kind of revamped the entire game engine, and PlayStation on Steam, you can kind of download and try it, so it's super fresh, right? If you played it on release and then you try this new beta, it's like a completely different game. So give it a try. Then they're also, I don't know if we can say, but they've been working on different.
What did he say he's gonna do?
When this thing.
And then suddenly Joe Hyperfight comes in and announced this Hyperfight 3.
Connectivity is what I will say.
It was so good they had to skip the second one. Coming to PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox Series X.
God, this should be over by now.
Super 7K.
Oh my god, I really regret streaming this. I did not think it would be this.
So, to be decided when.
When this thing is over, they're gonna show something new.
Allow you to select skins?
Yeah,
character skins?
This character skin and stuff, right? So this company, Arika, if you look at all these other companies here, they're all massive, right? They're all huge.
Damn it.
conglomerate.
Dimension rollback. Congratulations, everyone.
Very small. It's just a small group of
Oh my god.
creators and developers.
We have pizza here. I just want to eat pizza.
So it's important that you can select the skins, but it's a feature specific to the Steam version at the moment.
He's hinting that I think he's hinting that there's some stuff that are coming. So he's saying, all I'm going to say is this and this, and then
cannot handle this, my good friend.
Make a conclusion on your own. Right?
There is a Guilty Gear thing though. Everyone else has shown Dick.
I don't know, more guest characters. Who knows?
No, if they showed Dick, that would be interesting.
No, Dio, they are going to show something at the end. It's a Guilty Gear thing. Oh my god.
They are. It's gonna be like...
Okay, hang on.
So if you want to know more info, that's the guy.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it really quick.
Okay,
hang on. Chat, I'm gonna pause it really quick. I have food that I need to get to, so I will be right back in a little bit.
All right, no, just leave it on. I'll commentate for it. I'll do things.
All right, hang on. Let me set you up. Hang on.
All right.
Give me 1 second. All right. Audio input. Capture. All right, they should be able to hear you.
All right.
All right. Yes, so the chat is in your hands. I trust I will be back in a little bit.
Hi, chat. I'm your new god now. So, video games, am I right? Yeah. Like Goku in Smash. Goku in Smash is not gonna happen. And this doesn't even make sense. P5 Cast and BlazBlue, doubt it. Street Fighter 6, also doubt it. All they're gonna announce at the end is just gonna be BB Tag, or no, not BB Tag, Guilty Gear. If they announce anything, BB Tag, that'd be good. I disagree, says. If I beat Sam in a, what's the deal with all these fighting games? It's a fighting game. It's the fighting game roundtable. It's for fighting games. That's all we're doing. It's just fighting games. And none of them are the ones that I play. Play Project Plus, Under Night, and sometimes BB Tag. I don't play.
I got food.
Hi, Samuel.
See it? Hang on a sec. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Okay. I got my mic's on the headset on the wrong way. Nope, that is the wrong way. Oh my god. All right. Sorry about that. I have food.
Cool.
All right.
I don't.
Resuming in 3, 2, 1. Shit. Okay.
Saying that they're testing. I was talking about it, huh?
Yeah.
Imagine if Seinfeld gets in Guilty Gear. Like, he's a guest character.
Yeah.
What if Jerry Seinfeld got in Guilty Gear as a guest character?
I think that gives them
That'd be rad.
What if?
to kind of try out more stuff. So,
I'd made Jerry
they're trying to
Seinfeld.
implement rollback. They're trying to implement crossplay in their games and stuff. They're trying to listen to the fans and put everything in.
I mean, how do we know that
And also,
Faust
the PlayStation
isn't
version
just
right now is
Jerry Seinfeld?
75% off, so it's on sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
He could be anyone.
So
He could be-
12
he could be
1200
you.
about, you know,
He could be me.
$10 or so.
He could even be
Yeah.
Bam.
Support them out.
Run Sound.
Without this man right here, without Nishitani, there probably wouldn't be this conference right now, right?
All right. Anyway,
The
sorry about that.
creators
So
too.
it's going on until the 4th as well.
Yeah, so just three
A
days
lot
from now.
of fighting stuff going on, huh?
Summer sale.
But seriously, if they ever added a
Please
guest
buy
character to Guilty
Dead
Gear,
Alive as well.
I want it to be
No,
Ryuko from Kill la Kill.
So SNK has a collab character. And, Terry Bogard is a collab character in there.
That'd be
So
pretty
it's
sick.
like, let's get some.
What's
collab
the
characters.
deal with all these waifus?
Yeah,
With Dead
Terry.
or Alive, so
Yeah,
put some of that
for
in
example, my favorite waifu, Bridget. Imagine if Bridget is in Strive at the end of this. That'd make this
people
whole
would be
thing
very
worth it.
happy.
Have sales on our games going on as well.
That'd
so
make this whole
check
thing
those
worth
out
it,
if you haven't
honestly.
bought Yet, both Soul Calibur and Tekken.
I just realized that Harada's just AFK.
I think maybe the Twitter
He's not even. He doesn't even care anymore. He's just
hyped up big announcement.
He left.
What's
He's
going
bored
on?
with this.
Wait.
Please wait. Please wait.
They were just
There's
just acknowledging how people are like, where are these big announcements? And they said, just wait.
Yeah, they. Wait.
So they're saying Tori isn't a bird.
Like, I'm waiting for
like the last
Yeah.
spot on a presentation. So we're going first.
Ryuko would be great in
Arc
Guilty
is gonna
Gear.
go last. It's kind of
Ryuko would be
prestigious.
sick.
And,
Harada's like, I know you got some good news.
one is saying like, actually our European office is the.
I just want a
publisher for
good
the game for
kill-a-kill
Scratch,
fighting
so
game. Oh, something new! Finally.
With that in mind as well,
Yeah,
you get the
whoa.
prestigious last place.
Bandai Namco.
And then he's like, oh,
Unreal
just
Engine.
raising the
Yeah,
hurdle
I got
there.
it.
Also, the kill fighting game exists.
Just said that Arcs is
Yeah,
a
it sucks.
Big announcement.
Oh.
We got a lot of expectations.
It's Soul Calibur.
Bandai Namco first.
So we're going first. I believe.
I think I'm ahead of you now, so Soul Calibur's
stuff.
up.
So we'll see what he
Alright.
has, which I already know, obviously.
When the trailers talk, we just gotta be quiet. I don't wanna do reaction videos here.
So first off, he's mentioned, and you probably saw the footage during the interval, but PlayStation's
her.
doing their tournament feature for Soul Calibur as well.
It's Jamie
And,
Soul
Sony
Calibur.
That footage. It was only Harumaru.
Who is this person?
With the guy that's talking?
Oh, it's Neo.
So maybe Oda-san and Kuroki-san will
Okay.
be happy with that. We're very glad that you approved it so quickly. Thank you very much.
Neat. I have Soul Calibur because it was on sale, but
Alright, what's the news deal, yo?
Oh, you're a bit behind.
No, yeah, I had to pause it.
Yeah.
Wasn't
You know you can skip ahead, right?
No, I know, but I do want to hear what they're saying because I don't want to skip over anything too important.
Was obviously impacted.
Oh, you didn't. You skipped over nothing important.
Oh, should I just skip to the live bit?
Yes, because there was a character announcement.
Oh, you fuck! Okay,
Yeah,
okay, cool, another patch.
Yeah, that's neat. Setsuka.
Oh, Setsuka made it in, what the fuck?
Yeah, Setsuka got in. Yeah, that happened. You missed that.
Oh, god damn it! Honor stage from...
I don't know any of this stuff. I don't play Soul Calibur. I played, like, a bit of 2, and, yeah. I liked making,
Oh, she looks amazing!
I made a Rivers Cuomo from Weezer in Soul Calibur, which was funny. Oh man, Guts would be cool in Soul Calibur. I've never actually read Berserk, but just from what I've seen,
I'm
Guts
sorry.
would be sick.
Oh god, I need to rewatch that shit because
Alright,
Setsuka is
I'll do that.
badass.
I'll do that with you.
No, it's fine. I'll wait till this is over. I'll wait.
Those guys on social media.
Alright, just tell me when you're done with that, so we can begin at the same spot.
Put in Setsuka, give me Setsuka, where's Setsuka?
If I
There, you got her. And not just that, they're getting
if I'm away from you,
new stage.
then that doesn't make sense. Anyway, tell me when you see the story cinematics in this trailer created for promotional
I'll wait to
purposes.
rewatch it when the whole thing's done.
I believe the Tekken
Oh, okay.
costumes
Alright.
are part of the DLC. So there's two. There's DLC 11 and 12. 11 being the character and 12 being the customization items. So
The stage and the updates.
That's kinda
of the
neat.
balance patch is coming out in what? 3 days?
Yep.
That's all gonna be free. So you can get that.
3 days! Oh my god! I wish Travis were here.
Yeah, Soul Calibur's neat.
he's saying that a lot
It's
of people,
fun.
you know, you can destroy the costume, but some people don't like that.
Oh, okay.
From the
Yeah,
fan
so
base.
you know the character creation in Soul Calibur is very detailed and very advanced. So they're gonna add an option now that your clothes can't
I
get.
don't know if they're gonna have it or not. He's just touching on it. Yeah, you're right.
They
It
said
is gonna be in there. So
they're gonna put in a option to protect your clothes from getting blown off.
Basically, for those who don't know about Setsuka and Soul Calibur, her whole deal is that,
So seeing
oh, my family died. I'm gonna get the Soul Edge and destroy it. But before I do that, I'm gonna steal the Soul Calibur for myself.
The fan base been asking for her for a long time.
Her story's amazing.
They asked so much, I thought about
She's the best.
just not doing it despite them.
I don't understand the series.
I understand that feeling a lot. Maybe
like,
take
it's
notes, all
fun,
you guys.
but I don't know anything about the story.
It takes a bit of getting into.
It's possible to go overboard, right?
Okay. I could say the same for Under Night, so, you know, that's fair.
It's a character that's got a lot of depth to it, right?
As she should.
Yeah,
But we've also balanced it so that people who are more new to the game can still enjoy her.
Not everyone played the game for 10 years, right? No one was back there in the original version. And then another sale.
It's on sale on
Everything's
PS4.
on sale.
I already bought the game.
Buy it again!
Right, so until the 4th, it's a sale.
I already
and then from
bought the
4th is
game.
when, the DLC is going to come out. So that's big news there if you are a Soul Calibur player, but Harada's gone.
He
Harada.
doesn't come back. What?
This is why you pre-record it, so this doesn't happen.
It's like, I guess there's not
Harada is gone.
Oko was, he used to work on Tekken 7, right? Before he moved to Soul Calibur. His name's in the credits for something.
Yeah. He was kind of like the producer on Japan side. Let's call Harada. Hey.
Oh.
Oh, hey!
Okay.
It's him.
I've been good.
Been doing well. Thank you, Harada.
I see you've been feeling yourself.
改めましてご無沙汰しております鉄拳プロジェクトの原田です。何かとね、このテレワーク、リモートワーク大変ですね。皆さんもこういうのには慣れましたでしょうか。今日はね、あえてこんな感じで、撮影しておりますけども、いろいろ生活習慣変わる中で、我々鉄拳プロジェクトもですね、いろいろもちろん、大変な思いはしておるんですけども、皆様にですね、できるだけもっと鉄拳を家で楽しんでいただこうといろいろアップデートをしたいなというふうにはもちろん思って頑張っております。ただですね、こんな状況ですので、なかなか持ってくる情報もほとんどというかこのビデオメッセージだけになっちゃうんですけども、ただこんな最中なんで、鉄拳プロジェクトも頑張っていろいろみんなやってるぞっていう現状報告をしようと思って、こういう形で、配信させていただいております。はい、もう鉄拳もですね。
Wow, Tekken 7 really isn't shitting its pants anymore.
この時代なので、
Because it's 5. It is in kindergarten.
しっかりもう再構築ですか、してできるだけ快適に遊べるようにアップデートしていきたいななんて思ってます。はい、というわけで、引き続き
Anyway,
よろしくお願いいたします。
here's Jotaro.
ありがとうございました。そんなことでは許されませんよね。
Yeah, that's what I thought.
ちょっと
Yep. We know you. We know you,
と
Harada.
いうわけで、しのごの言わずに見てもらいましょう。皆さん、
I'm ready.
準備はいいですか？
Alright.
それでは VTR
Alright.
スタート。
Joseph Joestar.
Shut up. Oh, I always loved this part.
That's the best.
Alright. What is it? Jack arm out.
Second.
Oh, sorry, not Jack. The kangaroo, I'm out.
Ready?
Keep your head up.
You are in Tekken 7. This isn't
Give it a chance. I feel like they're doing something.
Season 4.
Oh, shit.
Season 4.
This game will never die.
Nope. Never will. Never. Tekken 7, more like Tekken the only one that matters. Also 5. 5 is good. But... Yep, yeah, this game is never dying.
Alright.
Yeah? Yeah, that's cool. I care about that. Oh, character. What? Not in the sky.
Oh, I know who that probably was.
I don't.
That was Raven, I think.
Alright.
I was some people.
Cute
Wait.
little dog there. So there we go.
Okay.
Season 4.
I'm gonna go and assume that was.
I didn't see that yesterday. That was my
Nope,
first time
we
seeing
didn't-
that.
we
So
didn't
nice. I
play
saw
it.
Paul's got a new
We
move
didn't play
there. Another.
I don't know who that was. I have no clue.
We saw a little bit
Minecraft
of a
Steve.
surprise there at the end. So you obviously know who that is. I have no idea who it is. Chat, you guys can try and guess there.
So Rudda's touching that it's 5 years from the release, but that's the arcade, right? 3 years for the release of the arcade, the console version. We said 5 million recently.
I am still hungry.
We said we're almost to 6.
Is there any more garlic bread? Could I
He's
have
just
one
gonna
more
go out
piece?
and say that, right?
He's bragging about numbers.
So
right?
much
He's
for our
shutting
marketing
down.
plans, right?
He's
Jeez,
like, we're
come
about
on,
to get
dude.
6 million, man.
Chat, don't you love just
80%
service?
Is, download?
I sure do.
It's more like 7.
Man, service.
I usually download
Service is
my
pretty
games
sick.
Yeah, chat, don't you love service?
Yes.
So since
And
the
that's
game is,
Tekken Season 4, that's great
supported, right,
news.
we still want to do it on
Yeah,
our side.
that's
So
cool.
you guys keep
We're
on
getting
playing
Minecraft
games
Steve.
for the game. They're gonna Steve. All right, keep building
Shut
it up.
up. He said Steve!
So Harada's it's kind of weird because he's like here, but then he's looking like he's on the
Back in the
stream.
video,
but,
'cause he's got the
it's
same
weird.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go Minecraft Steve.
But he's just gonna touch some of the in case you missed
I
it.
want to see what the online experience, what he was talking about here.
He's talking about the
Yes,
Wi-Fi.
yes.
So did you guys notice that, right?
Oh, it
That's
says,
me. I told
Tekken
them to
Season
do
4
this.
got
I
announced.
told them to do it.
Busted. You guys are busted now. You can't hide.
So for you guys to ask for that, there you go.
2 of them?
You can now. Can you filter though? Is the question.
So we're
That's
just
it.
saying that
That's it.
we did
Snack 'em later.
notice that it's 50%
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi players.
users, yeah.
PC
Season 4 of Tekken 7. We got more characters coming up.
The
Yeah,
landline
you pretty much
is
PC
more
is going to
common
be
because
it's connected directly.
this is something
Yeah,
people have
people-
been asking for a long time.
A lot of people use
before we
Ethernet.
accepted it.
Unfortunately, I'm one of the people who are not chosen
So,
to have
yeah,
Ethernet,
that,
as it's complicated in my house to run
He's talking
Ethernet
about
up in
the
this
online
room. But nonetheless, playing a fighting
Because
game,
of
or in
just the
fact
current
any game online for that
circumstances,
matter,
people
you
have been
need to be
asking
hardwired.
the online
Less
games.
delay
stuck
that
at
way.
home, right?
And having the option that way to know if the player is on Wi-Fi or not is good. It's good
Yeah.
for people that want that.
He just said. we
Add
already
someone
have
else who is not able to be blessed with the power
variable
of
frame.
Ethernet
Adjust the rate.
some of the time. I
There's
agree.
games that do it to 6, or Tekken was only set at 3
Three,
before.
yeah.
So there's various
Yeah.
ways.
Who do you
to
think
do
the
it.
next guest character for Tekken 7 is?
Kiryu.
Like we got. No, that seems too normal. Kiryu makes
What
sense.
do you mean? What do you mean
No.
normal?
No,
Saying that
the last
the
character
3D
was
the way
Negan
that
from The Walking
animations
Dead.
are created are so much different than
You gotta
2D.
think outside the box here.
Okay, Tyrion Lassiter from Game of Thrones.
Animation
We'll come
when
back.
it
No. That's what they want you to think. Also, that would work better in Soul Calibur, I think. I don't know. I've never seen Game of Thrones, and I'm glad I haven't. No. What we need to do is what they're gonna do is they're gonna go and add someone. They're gonna add Sonic the Hedgehog. That's who they're gonna add.
Like closed or not closed, but what do you say internally? And the
I
results are pretty good.
I have the leaks. The character roster is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog,
Also, the ranking is
Freddy
something that will change a
Fazbear,
bit.
and
Yeah,
6
they
original
mentioned it before when
characters.
they're talking about matching and stuff, right? We saw the Tekken
We should have been in the
point.
trailer. It said the Tekken prowess.
Yeah, your Tekken skill level.
And so that's going to be implemented as well. And
Chat,
the
if y'all are
ranks
bored of
will be
this,
different.
let me show
It'll be
you the
reset to a
beauty
certain
of
degree, not like
homemade
loaded to 0.
garlic
So, yeah,
bacon
we do,
covered bread.
because of the current circumstances,
Ooh.
especially.
I can't see that, so tell
working
me.
hard to improve that.
Describe in very
There's a lot
vivid
of stuff that we're
detail
working
what
on
is that
in
like.
addition, but This kind of
It's
priority
crunchy.
Really got bumped up.
It's
because of the whole
garlicky,
COVID
Yeah.
situation,
and it's
right?
bacon.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that stuff got brought.
I don't.
forward.
I've never seen Baki, so I can't. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. So I don't know. That'd be cool. if they're cool, they're cool, but
more in depth.
I don't know who they are.
We even wanted to actually.
Oh yes, give them the recipe.
But just the whole COVID situation and the impact on development.
When's the cooking stream?
Character tease at the end.
Who could it be?
When is MC Ride, the lead vocalist for Death Grips, getting in?
What?
Tekken 7?
They got Harada cosplay on now.
What?
Harada didn't know.
No one noticed.
Oh, look at Nakayama. He's such a gamer.
No.
And everyone does for commentators.
Harada said, "Oh, gamer." He's wearing sunglasses. No.
Okay, I don't know how loud that was for the people at home, like that. But
very loud, hopefully.
It wasn't very loud for me because I turned your ass down.
True story though. Capcom USA told him to do it because he's the bad guy.
Cool guest character outside the box. Yojiro Hamada for Baki.
Yeah, Hamada was like the good guy. And
I don't know who that is.
But then everyone came to expect it.
So I'm just gonna say, very cool.
One
Oh, cool. Says ears are bleeding. Good. That means I worked.
Right.
So let's check out the slide. Online
Oh,
challenge
neat.
events coming soon.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man, this hurts.
It was supposed to be.
The TWT was supposed to be
New
going on.
Orleans, right? New
Soul
Orleans
Calibur
this
World
year.
Tour as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to postpone all that stuff, right? But we know you guys are crazy.
I
for
honestly
content, so
would have
we're
rather
gonna
just
online
watched the Japanese stream.
Here's kind of the schedule, right?
It's worldwide, nice.
Then we could have like
divided into regions,
fanned
so
up. We could have just made stuff up as we went along.
Honestly,
in different
I think without them, I would have gotten exactly what they were saying.
Yeah.
So
Like, we're just putting words in their mouth, and then whenever
But-
things get actually announced, we
But without them, we wouldn't know when exactly all this stuff is.
September 12th. So
Yeah, I guess that's true.
December 6th, right?
Pretty soon here. This is like the usual kind of time schedule of each year.
So kind of like a 2-day format, right? On Saturday, we're gonna have the open entry tournaments.
Okay.
There you go. Yes, so take notes for your next indie breakdown.
And then Sunday,
sorry.
with chosen players that.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
I
understand.
had the joke
Are
ready.
these tournaments leading up to anything, or is it each?
All right,
separate
thank you,
individual
thank you,
tournament?
Sam.
At the moment, they're just separate. Entities.
Thank you for making a topical joke.
If you need a Paul player, man, I'm down. Invite me out here. Tekken 7 pre-event.
You know how everyone loves Paul players.
They love them, man.
Tekken is getting a new character, it says.
Before that, yeah, we got
US West.
August 15th through 16th.
Also,
which is,
Soul
kind of a
Calibur.
pre-event that we'd already kind of planned ahead of time, just to give you guys something cool to check out.
Makes sense. It's in California. Of course, we got to do everything California here.
Yeah.
So getting the little precursor there. I wonder how restricted it's going to be on regions. Is there going to be like a minimum connection check or something like that?
Those are all things that they're kind of fleshing out now,
Okay.
and we'll be releasing more details on the homepage. I think that actually the rule set's going to be uploaded today. If you go check out some SGG, you can see
check
all
it out.
the
It says
stuff.
it's live. So go ahead in there. Again, US West residents only, please. Obama ran a tournament in Japan and said Japan only, and some guy was like, "Can I enter?" It's like, "What prefecture are you from?" It's like, "New York." I'm from New York.
Obama ran a tournament?
Obama plays Tekken?
Obama. Oh, bro, Obama is getting in Tekken.
Yesterday, just saying that.
Obama would play Tekken.
Finally.
Fighters just gave him
Finally,
a slide.
Obama in Tekken.
Yeah, Hirone, like,
The
it's
character
like-
we've all been waiting for.
Yeah. So for information on the events we were just talking about, go to these individual websites. And next,
Oh, cool.
Dragon Ball Fighters, right?
Announcements to come in August.
Oh, there you go, Nick.
Yay.
Announcement of announcement.
I mean, sometimes it's what you got to do, right?
Yep.
Well, me and Nick have to watch that.
To do it right now, and then you also mentioned, you know, the COVID situation.
I played Dragon Ball for like a month. Thought it was fun.
Well,
Never
the
played it
teams, they have
again.
separate
It's a
plans,
good
so
game,
we tried
but
to converge
it
to
suffers
this
from
week.
not only bad
They
online,
have
but
this,
just like
cool spectacular show coming up. So
defensive
check it
options
out.
suck.
Yeah, so August,
Yeah.
it's August now, so this month, guys, all you Dragon Ball fans, and there's a lot of you guys that were asking for stuff on Twitter, but just hang in there a little bit longer.
Come on, just give me something
hurts.
BB tag related.
Expecting
Like say,
Something
oh yeah,
different.
BB tag is still being
it's on the way.
still being
Just
worked
hang
on
in there.
because I don't think it's happening. I think that they just abandoned BB
We
Tag.
even approached Nintendo and other companies, and everyone has their own plans, obviously.
Yeah.
So some people could readjust them.
Says in chat, just think you're in tournament and the last boss is Obama.
He's talking about
like you just, yeah, let me go to this local.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
is fun.
okay.
Oh, who's this person? Oh, just
yeah.
presidential.
Man says
former President Barack Obama.
I know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. I didn't grow up with DB, but think of it this way, says. I like Dragon Ball Fighters because it's basically Marvel versus Capcom with Dragon Ball Z characters, but after playing it, I just want Arc System Works to make a proper Naruto game.
I've never seen Naruto.
This guy, like, there's some things you just can't say. You're not supposed to say.
He hasn't done.
I watched like.
Course, I suppose.
I don't think I've ever watched Dragon Ball either. I think I've just watched Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Not me. I'm not
we just translated, guys. We didn't do 100% translation there.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. You're Soul Calibur Tekken fan. You got new information. Soul Calibur's got new updates.
Well, Arika, hold on. Arika's using the
we have online tournament series coming out, so definitely
the Zoom feature for him to have the background be Vexel.
The LAN cable before season 4 comes, but finally.
Oh, thank God, Arxis.
I can't wait.
Oh, your title, man. Let's see what Ozawa-san has for us.
Oh, come on.
He took the final spot here. So I was reading the Twitter thread because they announced that they're going to reveal something today. So everyone had all the character picks that they wanted, the character picks they don't wanted. It's gonna be
that looks cool.
Like,
that's a cool logo.
That's a crazy foreigner that lives in Japan. That great Guilty
Those
Gear
are some
player
gamer
from
logos right there.
But here we go. They're going to announce another online tournament. You know, the world tours are all shifting.
Right.
Hey, Grant, I see you.
Here we go.
Japan
Online.
Yeah. They don't have details. They just said.
And there's Uniclear.
Running it. So these are the games.
The best game ever made.
Oh, Granblue, let's go. Guilty Gear, okay. I'm coming back.
Granblue would like a word with you.
So both Blaze Blue and Tag Battle, huh?
Yeah. Central Fiction, which is great because Central Fiction doesn't have too many events now. A lot of
no, that's not true. So that's not true at all, Mr. Commentator, man.
What'd he say?
He said that there are more people playing Tag Battle than Central Fiction because a lot of people moved from Central Fiction to Tag Battle, which is objectively false.
That's not true.
That is objectively false. I love Cross Tag Battle and I love Central Fiction. Those two communities have very little overlap.
This is the American version, right?
Yeah. America's just gonna
wait, what?
Oh!
Hold on. What?
Versus here. Supported by TSB. Look at that.
There you go, yes. So one for you, one for me.
Yep.
Cool. So
no
States,
Unis.
Very tragic stuff.
Or no Uniclear.
I like this game a lot. I play it, but it came out during Corona, so it never really had a chance for offline events. We've been sticking with it since the start. They've been asking for, let's get some big events. Well, here you go.
No Uniclear, so I don't care anymore.
Next slide.
Oh, that's awesome. Just
it's kind of neat.
All the different games. Damn.
That's pretty
sick, yeah. That's a real man. That's awesome. Yeah, the devs are all hyped too. I'm Team Blue. I'm definitely on Team Blue. I'm on Team Blue, man. I'm Team Blue.
Team Red has Best Boy Hyde, so I'm gonna go Team Red.
Persona though, unfortunately, this is BB Tag. Man, I got hyped for it. I was like, come on, let's see some Persona, but that's BB Tag representation right there.
We need P5A.
So you said it's on the homepage,
yeah,
and go check it out.
Download it, make a wallpaper, whatever. That's beautiful, man. That's my girl in the back. S, the one with the sword.
About October is when to look out for the tournament, right?
Yeah, for the details there. Great.
The chat's discussing Naruto. I've never seen Naruto, so
okay.
Oh, guys, Naruto's not that bad. Hey, hey, guys, for chat, tell me this: did One Piece end?
Japan and America.
So next
put them
spring,
together.
next spring there'll be a showdown.
The answer is no. So at least Naruto has ended. Boruto doesn't count.
That's a sequel series. That counts as a second series. Third series.
Here we go. He's got it.
Oh, announcement.
Okay.
All right.
This is the moment.
All right, we're gonna get Bridget.
All right.
We're gonna stop Bridget, but I'm sad.
All right, utter silence time. This is what we've been waiting for, chat.
Yep. That's not Bridget.
Leo. Be Leo. That looks like Leo too. Yeah!
Peek the mic. Yep. Yep.
Oh! Oh, I'm happy now. Oh, I'm so happy Leo came back. He was my favorite character to play as an Exard. Oh!
Sam, stop hurting yourself. It's just Leo.
I'm sorry, that did make me quite happy.
Coming! Oh,
and
what?
Wait,
Hold
what?
On. What?
Wait, excuse
Bridget,
me.
Bridget. Let's go, Bridget. We gotta go, Bridget.
Oh shit! They were okay.
Oh, there we
it's
go.
him.
New guy. New guy. What's his name? How do you pronounce that? I don't know how you pronounce that, but he looks cool.
He's freaking huge! And he looks freaking awesome!
Oh. Guy's sick. And this music. He has Adam's thing from Ruby. Yeah, that guy's sick. If he's fun, I might main him. Oh, also it's on PS5.
PS5. I knew that was coming.
Wow. Oh no! I was really hoping that it was gonna be like Nick's character coming in 4 again, because that was good.
Okay, that was all worth it for that.
All right. 2 new Guilty Gear characters.
Nice. It's Gorilla season, baby. It's Gorilla season.
All right, we got
2 characters. Leo Whitefang, that is my boy. I saw everyone on Twitter like, please no Leo, please no Leo. He's back, baby.
Got
when you botting everybody online.
Ooh, we got some Bara. We got some Bara in the house.
New character, right?
Yeah, Nagori Yuki. So they showed him off the very, very, very first trailer of Guilty Gear, and then there's been no new information since then. So finally, we got him. We got some playable.
Nagori Yuki? I'm gonna go Nagori Yuki.
Something too.
Exactly what it was.
All right, yeah, Nagori Yuki.
That's
how I pronounce it.
touching on at the moment as well.
Yeah, these 2 characters are sick, especially Nagori Yuki.
We didn't have his name or details, so finally.
He looks really cool.
Leo, how did they pick Leo? I thought Leo was gonna be like 3 years down the line. They put him out right on the start.
Maybe they saw your saving Guilty Gear tweets.
Daisuke listened to me. Thank you.
All right.
I like his new redesign. All the redesigns they look a little bit older, right?
All right, I want to see how they're gonna age up Bridget.
They announced PlayStation 5, so I still don't know any details.
I want to see how they do that.
Confirmed on PS5. The game looks so beautiful. I'm sure it'll look even better on PS5.
Wow.
Yeah. There's an arcade release too. They announced down there. So
this is the first next-gen fighting game. I just
yeah, it
realized
is.
That. Yeah, so next...
it is!
Yeah, it was supposed to be this fall, but they announced they're pushing it back until next...
sure hope that it has crossplay between PS4 and PS5.
It will. Arc system works spring, so maybe
Alright,
spring, you know?
I hope it has crossplay between PS4, PS5, and PC, and Switch if it comes to that.
August too, right?
It's not coming to Switch, you're dreaming too hard.
October, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's probably true.
New information, but not just that. I think
it's probably not going to come to PC until like a year later.
Stuff in there, so look forward to that.
Knowing Arxis.
Cool. Dude, as soon as it's done, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going to rewatch that trailer like 20
right.
times. Got to break it down.
Now we have SNK. Has SNK revealed? No, SNK revealed. Is there anything else? Anybody else who hasn't revealed anything?
Wow. He's just asking who's the
hardest one to work with?
Akira,
other publishers.
Arika. Arika, that's its name.
He said if it just popped out, it would have been so entertaining. He was trying to trick him, but it didn't work. Yes is proposing who's like
the easiest to work with partner.
That's another difficult question for Japanese people.
Yeah. Harada is too westernized, you know? He spent too much time overseas.
Yeah, I think so. So that's all we have planned at the moment, right?
But yeah, this is just the first time. You know, it was kind of last-minute planning too, right? So it's amazing that it came together and everything. Guys, if you like it, please let them know online. We want to see more. We can get more topics, different discussions for the next time.
It'd be cool to do it again. You get to see more of Tuna.
I will say it was all worth it just to see that.
Yeah.
Skills for
We got a new character
There we go.
and Leo.
Now is signing off. So this is going to be the end of the first.
Oh, that's it.
Great
We're
time.
finally done.
Cool.
Oh, thank God.
Reveals and announcements. We had a nice behind-the-scenes talk.
Yeah, you never get to see the insight from all these different people in the same room. I mean, each might have their own Comic-Con panel or whatever.
All right. So the highlights of the stream were the pizza
All the time, but they can always talk. So I would love to
and
see this
the
more, as long as you know more. time to
Leo
discuss
and
make some different
new guy
topics
who I
and
forgot
things
the name
like
of. Low points of the stream,
Each one of these
everything
names
else.
is high up.
No, actually there was a Soul Calibur thing. That was kind of cool. Low points of the stream, everything else.
that. Waving with Mori there.
All right, guys.
So they're having every person just say their kind of their farewells and their thank yous, right? So Ozawa-san, just thank you very much.
All right, yeah, that was a bit rough to get through. It did kind of go longer than it needed to be. Like I said before, if it was pre-recorded and like if it wasn't just this the whole time, just this screen, it would have been a bit more engaging to watch.
If it wasn't for the fact, this was probably definitely more interesting for those for Japanese people because you know they can speak Japanese, and it was interesting hearing them all talk to each other. You know, like hearing their personalities shine through.
Well, I mean, I know what you're about to say because I'm mainly used to watching things like this because to get like old school Guilty Gear and like BlazBlue updates was watching these kinds of streams before it became more popular.
I only got into fighting games like a year ago, so I've kind of used to better stuff, I guess.
You're only a witty BB, my child.
I am. I only knew of Evo pre 2018 just for Melee.
Ugh.
That was the only thing I really cared Melee about Evo. Melee is a good game, Mr. Samuel Hype Labs.
It is a good game, just competitively, no.
No, it very much is a good game competitively.
Samurai Showdown is free, so she's free, so download it right there.
It is a very unique competitive experience.
Stuff around like the same exact time in the next few days.
It's basically just breaking the game. Whoever breaks the game harder wins. And that's just an interesting concept for a fighting game.
Marvel 2 does that all the time, and it's a lot more entertaining.
Look forward to King of Fighters details in the short future, guys.
Okay, have you only seen Hungry Box matches? Because Hungry Box matches are pretty boring a lot of the time.
No. Situation and everything.
Right. Next up, Matsumoto-san from Capcom.
Oh, we saw.
Oh wait, Capcom is?
Thank you all for.
Oh, okay. I thought Capcom actually.
I was like, oh, by the way, we're releasing
Marvel
Fighter
4.
7. Marvel versus everyone, literally anyone.
Barack Obama will be in it.
First of all, right?
Barack Obama.
And he's like, I definitely want to do it again. I definitely want to do number 2.
Politics versus Capcom.
Trump super denying every fake news.
Trump super building a wall.
He's like Agonus from Killer Instinct. He builds walls.
Yeah, I think he's talking about having illustrations on the character.
I know. I have never played Killer Instinct, but I know that character.
Thank you very much.
This was started by.
It's like Urien from Street Fighter 3.
It's up to you. You got to do it. Bandai Namco. You got a new weekly show. You got to start.
Okay, that is basically it.
Yeah, we can just close it out now.
All right, but I didn't see all of that Setsuna gameplay, so I need to go back to that.
You wanna rewatch that?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Okay, I'm gonna
do that because I watched the entire thing. Because I never left to get pizza.
Sorry. All right, I'm at the T for Teen logo.
Okay. You want me to get there too?
If you wanna. before we end this whole thing. God, that was...
What's the name of the character again?
Setsuka. Yeah.
Alright, where's the trailer?
It's at, where am I? It is at, if you scroll back, it's the -34 mark, if you could see that.
Okay.
I'm at -33, 34, I think. It's 5 in the morning. What the fuck? I'm sorry, he says. I'm sorry I made you stay up for this. It wasn't that big as I thought it was going to be. And mainly everyone just was like, oh, we have an announcement, but it will be at this event that we're hosting.
Alright, I'm at the T for Teen logo now. In 3,
2,
1. Do it. Okay.
The best sync ever.
We're good at this. Wake it up 5 in the morning, yeah. Throw money in the oven, yeah. Fuck sleep and it's cousin. I've been on a roll, yeah. Spend my money like a stolen, yeah. Shit, I'm already broken. It's only 7:45 in the morning, yeah.
Aw, as soon as I saw that pedal, I would have known it was Setsuga.
Yeah, I wouldn't have, because I don't know anything about Soul Calibur.
I was prepared to sleep for eternity.
I just saw somebody say
oh,
chat,
that's right,
Venezuela.
Setsuga died!
What?
Story stuff.
You murdered my master.
Who? But this... Isn't this game a reboot?
No, it's not.
What? It's not a reboot? I thought it was a reboot.
No, it's a retelling of the first Soul Calibur story-wise.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck!
I did not teach you my techniques for revenge. Even your eyes disgust me, daughter of savages. Do not belittle yourself, no matter how others may see you. What you have inherited is Shugun Kokonoe's very soul.
Kokonoe? Kokonoe from Blaze Blue, the cat girl.
Flower petals shall line your grave. This is the work of fate. I merely played my part.
Oh, that I will definitely play her. And a very pretty looking stage.
I will strike you down.
Probably
and
will
keep moving forward.
Oh, I know that guard.
God, and she only comes out in a few days? That's insane. Okay, and then it showed the... Yeah, and that's when I came in right there. Oh, okay, that was worth it. Hype has been lost. Alright, well, I'm feeling pretty tired now after all that. But, I think I'm happy with that, with the announcements and all that stuff. But, so let me get some final, let me get final shout-outs really quick. So we got Says, Duke came in for a second in reserve. I saw Sleepy and Travis. And then, of course, there's you, which, by the way, thank you guys so for joining. I mean, I guess. Oh shit, no one can hear you, I just realized. There you go. Hang on, now they can hear you. Whoops.
Okay. Thank you, Sam Hype Labs, for inviting me on. It was a lot of fun. Certainly a lot more fun than it would have been if I had not done this.
It was good while it lasted, says Dio. Good way to put it.
Yeah.
Now, stream, again, as I was saying at the beginning, I don't know what we're doing content-wise. I do have a big video being made. Hopefully it will be out by the end of next week. But I will say one more time, if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you check out the DMC audio dub thing that went up the previous day, because it is freaking incredible, and Light, who made it, deserves all the support he needs, because it is freaking incredible what he's doing with it. So, anyway, that's that. Thank you again, Yeso, for being a part of this. This would have, I think, dragged on a bit longer if you weren't here. But yeah, that was pretty sick. I'm gonna sign off now. Holy shit, I am tired.
Sorry, I misclicked something.
Oh, it's all good. I was just saying thank you.
Right.
All right.
Sorry, I misclicked.
All right, I'm gonna end this now. Thank you guys for joining. I'm sorry that some of you might have gotten bored. But,
I did.
Guilty Gear characters. I may post that reaction separately. But anyway, we're out, boys. Later.
Goodbye.
Actually, hang on, we're not done yet. Now I'm not gonna say anything, but we at Hype Labs are planning we've been working on secret projects. The audio dub was one of them, but we actually have 3, and the second one is being revealed in a little bit. Are you involved in it?
I think you told me about this, because, yeah.
He may be involved in it.
I think I might be involved with it.
Maybe you joining this stream was all planned.
Maybe this was. maybe that whole thing about it being, this was all this is so hard to set up, was actually just a part of the bit, and it was supposed to happen like this.
Maybe. But yeah, guys, the DMC novel dub was only the first project. There are 2 more.
It's only the first.
You don't know about the third.
No, I mean, no, I don't know about any of these. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. The second one's coming up soon.
Yeah, it is. And I have nothing to do with that.
But
nothing at all.
Anyway, now we're actually out. I'll see you guys later.